Hello, everyone out there in Pavlov land, fellow Pavlovians, and any other internet randoms. Welcome aboard to this cast of Pavlov Season 14, Week 1. Our first match is going to be CyBeer Castles versus ShelbyTavira, followed by Old People versus Old Guard. So technically three new teams. The first match is two brand new teams, and the second match has Old Guard, which is technically a new team but of old players. But really excitingly, joining me is goddamn superhero.
No, that's not the exciting part. We're here for the gameplay. We're here for the excitement. We're here for glory, for honor, for victory, and to watch some good old games. But yes, goddamn superhero here. Thank you very much. Killian brought me out of the casting dregs. I found myself there long ago, but he's trying to get me back into the fray. So thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime, anytime. Any excuse to get you on air, you know. So
I'm lowering my density. I'll try to get on air as much as I can.
helium, maybe, I don't know, perhaps.
That could also work. I talk like this though.
So,
All right, so CyBeer Catlets and ShelbyTavira. So they're completely new. Are they made of any players I may have known?
Monsk is about. He was about last season. 4UK was about. But yeah, I don't think we have stream audio, so we're gonna go on the shoulder of Chai for a second while I figure out this audio setup.
All right. So while he's dicking around with the audio, we see that they're dicking around with heading over towards B side, maybe through the apartments here. And I don't see a mid player so far. We're going all 5-man. Oh man, I don't remember the gun names, but it's the gun that I use. The small little black one. A phrase you don't often hear together. So Boca, it might be there for the defense, and he gets his first kill, but UK takes him out with a headshot. Actually, Boca also got a headshot as well there. He's on site. Looks like there's one in the, oh nope, two in mid coming through. They're spreading out a bit just to try and hold off, but Monsk, it looks like Warrior Chris are over in the store. We have a little bit of a miss from Sweet Billy as he takes out Warrior Chris right afterwards. Monsk goes back around in a fight with Sweet Billy. Cybernaut got a kill. Ace of, well, we don't know what that word is, and we're not gonna guess. Killian, you're free to guess. I know that's kind of a thing you do on your stream.
Yeah, Ace of Stars.
Ace
there
of
we
Stars,
go.
okay. Okay, well, that's a politically correct way to say it. Speaking of politically correct, disarming bombs. We're trying to do that more often on this channel as Monks defuses on the first round.
Whew.
So there we go. There's some heat already starting out here on the battlefield. So what can you tell me? How do these guys play?
This is my first time coming across these two teams. So,
We're both versions. Okay.
Yeah.
And what an eclectic loadout here. I mean, we're seeing the P90. We're seeing a hunting rifle. But the other team all just picked AKs. Also, I'm going to ask a question that's a sin. Is red team cyber catlets, or is that?
That is a great question.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'll figure that out. Oh no, Killian. All right, Boca on site though. He's got his first kill against Cybernaut.
Pressure coming on from Chai. Chai takes Boca. B is now held down strongly. 4UK still over on A, making some moves. Monsk takes out 4UK.
And we're seeing the bomb about to be planted here. Lots of trades, and Monks gets Sweet Billy. Sweet Billy gets Monks, and we know that Sweet Billy is actually on CyBeer Catlets, so that's our red team over here. So Painus of oh shit, I already forgot, dude. I'm bad at this. Oh no. ShelbyTavira is trying to figure out, if he can defend his country, his home, or instead will Chai. Spill the tea. That's not a good one there. We need some drama first. And drama indeed do we have as he gets him as he pops through the corner. And so there we go, even the game up 1-1.
Nice. Nice even games. Love to see it. best thing about Pav is whenever it goes to 9-9, and I suspect that we're going to see a bit of that.
Oh no, I gotta clear the calendar.
Yeah.
All right, so again, another one of these snipers on the blue team here. I just not used to seeing that in the meta, so it's kind of interesting seeing these pop up so early in the gameplay. And then a mixed buy still from red team over here, as they have again, I don't remember the gun names, but they have the gun that gives you more UMP, gives you the more money, right? Is that
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
At least it did. Things may have changed.
Oh no, we're like two old people just wondering what the hell's going on. But the only people who seem to know what's going on is red team, as it once again they're on B site and they're ready to get their plant in.
Silly Billy doing work there. That's Penis being a cuck.
Oh no.
Art of official. Oh.
And he got dicked down, but Chris takes out Attila. And so now it's Sweet Billy and Chai defending against Monks and Chris. Chris picks up a gun, and we'll see if they can coordinate this attack together to get back on the B side.
Warrior
Moving
Chris
slow
from mid. Sweet Billy there.
So Sweet Billy's going to catch him, yep. And Chai catches Monks, and there we go. Another solid offense. They're losing people in that first part, but it seems to always come down to a player or two at the end, and they're doing pretty well with that.
Sorry, there is chat going on in chat. Sorry, I'm just, not used to casting anymore. What is going on?
Oh no, you get your Pavlov audio cheating tools on, and they think that there's some EQ. Or Mr. RFL is just complaining for no reason. That would never happen, though. I wouldn't believe him to do that. Speaking of that, we wouldn't believe that they're going to go head over to A this time. An interesting change of pace, although we do have some... Oh, actually, they're quite split up. We are playing all sides of the field at once, although the mid might be lost here in a moment as Attila takes some damage. Actually, he takes... No, yeah, Penis takes him out. Circumcises that, and, not everyone's got skin in the game, or maybe doesn't have skin in the game. Chris takes out 4 UK, and so Chai in the mid takes out Ace. Penis takes out Sweet Billy, and now we're down to a 3-1 in favor of the defenders.
Makes it on the side.
The teams are CyBeer Catlets and ShelbyTavira.
These are two new teams this season. It's good to see fresh blood, and there will be blood.
I say there will be blood indeed. As Boca takes out Cybernaut. Ties it up and clears the defense. With that, they may wonder. We head back to B. But red team still has plenty of money. I mean, if Chai distributes it, I mean, he's got 8K so far, so he's far and ahead, doing quite well. Sweet Billy has plenty of kills, but yeah, Chai's been saving the money. And so it looks like we're heading B-ward this time, with a mid and one guy on A to cause a distraction. They're splitting up, hopefully confusing their enemies, although they are playing 2-1-2, making sure everything's covered at the moment. Attila tries to get Penis. Yep, cock that one up, and both of them kill each other.
Oh, steps mid by Sweet Billy. Ace of Stars knows he's here.
Looks like Boca might be sweeping as well to get some shots off, and Cybernaut took some damage. Ace takes out Sweet Billy. Cybernaut takes out Boca. Ace takes out Chai. And now we just have Cybernaut alone on...
Ooh, trades it out.
And there we go. Our defense coming back now after, losing a couple rounds, figuring their footing, getting some money, getting the guns up. And making sure that, they can actually do this defense properly. One thing I'm not seeing is a whole lot of utility. I saw a couple smokes, and we're just seeing Monks and Chai, the only ones buying utility. Ace has one as well. Well, yeah, this is util light, for sure.
Especially for a full A push.
Yeah, usually it's nades over top. It's Dresden. But hey, I mean... If you said they're like newer teams, I mean, getting your gun working right is what's important. Landing those nades a little hard, as Monk shows you, it is effective though. Attila runs in. Oh no, and he took some damage. I'm not sure what he's.
Looks like they could
he's picking up a gun. Oh, he's picked up the bomb. Okay, yep. And Attila dropped the bomb shortly afterwards. Sweet Billy, you know, doing his job, kills Warrior Crits before he pushes in. Oh no. And Monks takes out Cybernaut. Painus and Monks here trying to figure out what they're gonna do. Looks like yeah, the bomb's dropped.
Yeah. Oh no, 4UK has it.
Oh. Okay, then this is an interesting conundrum. I guess they're just collecting guns at this point. And there you go. 4UK might be getting a 4K here. If he can keep up this, he just needs 2 more to go.
Vulcan Island. 1v2, 28 seconds. Oh no, 2v2. Sorry. Ace is still up.
Now, at this point, yeah, I say rotate isn't going to happen, and pushing in seems maybe not the best idea, especially if they're on the defense. And they had 3 guns technically. Now they only have 1.
Maybe saving some guns across for next round. Can he get that? No, Ace.
I would say he, 4K pushed up and he lost his guns. And so they had this pit full of weapons. I guess maybe they were trying to defend against the other team getting weapons. But look at their money now. I mean, this is not looking good for the red team here for CyBeer Catlets. See, if I say the name a couple times, I'll remember their third
Nice.
Let's go. Woo, okay.
Do you think they like beers? Or
no,
cats? Or
hopefully both. Maybe you know, maybe you don't want to mix them up to, you know, beer and cat sounds like a meal served, you know. I'm gonna make a racist joke.
No, I don't know. Please.
Stop myself from making a racist joke. All right, so speaking of racism, it's a race to see who can get on A and get that bomb planted, because we're not sure at the moment. Chris and, actually, let's look at Cybernaut and Painus, who, Cybernaut was able to take out Painus in the mid. Ace of Stars is now holding back. Chris is kind of covering the mid as well, and we see 2 people push up onto site.
4UK already on site, but hiding out. Monsk.
Oh, and Warrior Chris takes out 2. He's earning his stripes. He's going to be able to have that special tattoo afterwards. It's 3 versus 1, and Sweet Billy, they know where he's at. Boom, he's dead. And they're leading away. This is Shelby showing us that they're not to be messed with. And so right now we have Monsk and Sweet Billy up with 7 and 5, although Warrior Chris and Ace both have 8 kills as well. So they're, you know, seems like everyone's about pulling their weight. Boca and Attila, they're believing, they're adding to the team. But, you know, kills don't always matter. It's how you use the gun. Usually for kills, but you know what I mean.
Arfel says there is only 1 cat. And
you know what? There's so much room for other cats. We added the apostrophe, so that way, you know, we put a little punctuation break. We pause for us. Oh, I'm not really one of them now, but you know what I mean. We paused. We let other people have their spot. We'll have the SN afterwards to capture them all, though. Eventually, they're ours. Speaking of ours, I mean, so far we haven't got any kills. Right now, this is Warrior Chris in this fight here with Sweet Billy. It looks like they both took about equal damage. Painus, though, takes out Cybernaut in the mid. Attila's going to see Monsk here, and Monsk has been doing good work in this back box. I mean, he's been holding back most of the players so far. We'll see if Attila can get a shot on him in a moment. But I mean, it's right now we have 2 and 2, I think, with the mid opened. Attila gets Monsk. Yeah, we are quite well split.
Painus making moves through mid, decides to drop back off.
You never want to Painus sneaking through where it's not supposed to be. As you know, that's a dangerous move, but it can be quite effective if you can crack this nut.
4UK.
Oh, yeah. What? Oh, and he turns at the wrong time.
Bomb is now down in B apps.
Yep, Spade is, or Ace is looking like he's gonna, potentially check here soon. Looks like Painus took out Attila as he tried to climb through the mid. Sweet Billy though sees him around and gets a kill, but they still lost the round. Cybercats, that is, as they didn't get that bomb planted, and it is looking like we have one more round till the split here, and it's so much in the favor of Shelby at the moment.
They are leading the way, 4 rounds clear ahead at this stage. It's going to be a tough road back for blue team.
Shelby.
Shelby.
ShelbyTavira. We have to remember. If only you need a third monitor. Like I have the third one. I can see it. I have the names on the side. But on the side of A, we do see that they're working on pushing it again. We'll see if this can work. They just seem to be kind of struggling as they run out early. One gets picked off at a time. We're not seeing, you know, some sweeps, some useful utility that could help them push onto the site. If anything, they're getting counter-utiled. Chris gets one against Cybernaut and Sweet Billy. And so now it's Attila in the middle of the site. Monks is going to swing on him certainly here soon. Well, actually, Monks is dead. Sorry. It's actually just Boca. Oh my god, I was not paying attention. And so many people died. I miss. It's just Boca versus 2.
Oh.
Bombs down.
Didn't go down.
It
has to repin it.
Yep.
But
Boca has a nade. I mean, he could get him right here or a flash. He has a util, but I think he's kind of scared to use it. Good thing he walked away there. I mean, that nade probably would have got him. He knows he's back there. Again, a nade would be absolutely perfect in this moment. He gets the first one. And he gets a second.
Wow.
Oh, Boca is blurring the lines between what can happen on the battlefield and what will. And he shows us that if they keep this up, they're going to have the prize. They're going to win. I don't know where that metaphor was going.
Take the cake.
Look, I have to... take the cake. I was working on like a picture thing, like you know, like a picture finish, but it's not close, so that wouldn't have worked. And that's what happens when you try to make joke phrases everyone's names. But it's no joke as we're heading in to the B side. Going fast has worked for them for the first few rounds on this on the side switch, as in it worked against them. So maybe they can just do the same thing. A nade goes in and goes right past them. We just see, you know, 2 people die. Looks like Sweet Billy had his back turned as 4 people pushed around. That's not a good way to be looking.
Ace gets Sweet Billy down, but Sweet Billy got the bomb down in time.
Attila gets shot from behind by Boca. And now Cybernaut and Chai off-site against 4. Question is, can they bring it back now, y'all? 1 kill this time?
Chai left alone. 1 versus 3. It's doable, but it's tough.
Oh, he pulled his gun down. He could have got a shot or 2, and he's pretty hurt at the moment. I mean, this is not looking good. Oh, and he just got launched to the side as they launched their way to victory. As Shelby, just 2 points away.
Oh, it's a long, hard road.
Yep, it is a tough fight to get back on a 6 like points behind. You know, we're seeing semi-autos come in. Boca has a shotgun. Interesting. But if he plays over on the B site, I mean, I know they're going A. That is a hard site to use a shotgun on.
I think he's hoping that people don't buy armor on the other side, but he is incorrect on this occasion.
All right, so Attila gets his first kill on Chris. Boca gets it 1 shot off him. Barely did any damage to Attila. And Attila looks like, actually Cybernaut took him out. Cybernaut gets second on Monsk.
Overrun.
Oh my god, yeah, that was so quick. Yeah, they got just torn down. Attila, he could be the official Hun soon if he keeps this up. And look at the point distribution over on CyBeer. They are like all very, very even. I mean, they're only 2 points difference at their max, so it looks like they're all pulling their weight now. I made a little bit of a jest earlier, but they're showing us that they can each get those kills. Shelby going for the B side now, seeing if they can get that one to work again. It worked the first round. Why can't it work this one? But their guns they're kind of behind. Cybernaut gets 2 off the rip, and that's the mid gone. UK's here waiting. Looks like he has a knife up, and it doesn't matter because 4K gets 3. And so, hey. That is CyBeer, bring it back. Damn. So this road, we could very well find ourselves in an even game if they can keep up the pace. But soon enough, they're going to have the guns. I mean, Shelby's going to be able to pull out the full arsenal. Again, we're seeing that hunting rifle. a weird choice this deep into the game. They surely have armor. But again, if you can pull those shots off.
Yeah, I mean, if people get overly peaky, hunting rifle can work. Also, I think I just figured out the audio issue RFL was describing, so that should be resolved. Whoops.
Let's go. Yeah, with the smoke there, he's not going to be able to use that that rifle. Boca is checking a little too deep, but hey, he gets the headshot eventually, and so now it's 5 and 4. Chai is looking in the right spot, and I don't think they know he's there. Grenade goes. Actually, that looks like it's a smoke. Oh, he gets 2. That it was a nade. Did some damage against, I believe, Chris. And now we're down to a 3 and 1. Ace, show us. Oh, yep, he has an AK as well.
And getting righted on from behind. Here's the step. Turns around, but not ready for it.
Yeah, didn't have his gun up in time, and so 8 and 5 as CyBeer is closing in the gap. And so Cybernaut right now is our lead with 12 and 11, although least death score is quite well distributed between Boca, Chai, and Sweet Billy at the moment.
Those people know how to save.
Yeah, I say saving is key here. Like once you can survive a couple rounds, you're so far ahead in money in this game. And so a rough mid that did not work in favor of that sniper there. Cybernaut gets the first kill.
RFL says these buys are totally wild.
They are wild indeed. I mean, this is what. Again, the game has changed, but from what I remember, I mean, you put M4 and AK. That's kind of usually how people win. Their money is all over the place because of it, which means they don't have consistent buys. But, it's the game's even. I mean, if both teams do it, meta doesn't matter. Well, I guess unless you want to have an advantage. But right now, it's 4 and 4. The bomb is down. Attila gets his first kill here. Penis swings wide against Chai and gets the kill. Grenade goes in. Oh, a flash, actually. And Boca is flash, but... he gets the kill.
Ooh, back and forth.
And so now it's Boca versus...
No, Boca! Why you peek?
Yep.
No peek
I think
there.
he didn't know he was there.
Possibly.
And now with the clips on the ground, easy snip. My first doctor ever. Actually, my second, technically. Easy snip was his name. All right, so 8 and 6 as they're closing in the game. Cybernaut showing us he can bring quite a bit of damage to the battlefield. This is like, whose line is it anyway? The score doesn't matter. And again, we're seeing this kind of wild buy, but we are seeing CyBeer actually buy a shit ton of utility. And I think that could be the difference here. I mean, we see flashes, we see nades, and we have clips everywhere for them to get things handled when someone gets down. But that's what money will do.
Really working out again.
And again, Cybernaut is just conquering this middle. I mean, they just put him there to get the points. UK goes wide, and he takes 1 down. Can he get 2 and 3, though? He drops down. Sweet Billy could swap in. A nade goes in, but the wall's going to protect them.
RFL says even though there's sighted guns, it's still pretty much AK-M4. Although people try to break away from it. G3 has a new icon. I guess he looks like a sniper in Pad TV. I see that. When it's
Attila's been doing work with it, so
yeah,
I could believe it. Chai though shows us it could work as he defends the mid by killing 2. And so yeah, 8 and 7. Who knew it was going to be a close game at the round half? But we're seeing that this is going to be what I might call a long evening, as we're going to have plenty of these close matchups near the end.
I'm so sorry.
Now, it's cool. I'm happy to be here. So with Mirage, I mean, if I were to guess here, defense sided. I mean, this is that's sad. You got to tell they don't know what the fuck to do. Oh, they've given up. Monks though, leading the charge alone, making a distraction. If he can pull some people over, they gave up on mid. It's probably the right strat at this point. Monks versus UK. UK backs away.
He has pulled some people over. I think it's now 3 towards B.
And he gets the first, and but the other team is attacking, and they know it's an A, so Monks has just got to get behind. Ace and Monks both get a kill as well, and so now it's 5-on-1. Cybernaut, I mean, I'm not going to count him out. He's done very well. He has 2 nades on him, and he's going to get swung around from behind in just a second.
Oh, he gets 2 anyway.
Okay, well, that works. And 3. Oh, and Monks is behind him. Yep.
Oh, such
by
a
taking
good
that, that B site, he was able to get behind them quite easily. And hey, that is, the offense's first point this half.
Sure, why not? Let's go with that.
And so all they got to do is do it again. But again, CyBeer Cats not so far money ahead as you'd imagine. As we're getting down a couple players each time, but they really got to make this one work. Hopefully, Sweet Billy and Chai both have guns. I assume Sweet Billy, yep, he does. Chai, though, we'll have to see when he switches. Probably holding util at the moment.
CyBeer Cats. Oh, 4UK with the knife.
Oh, against Monks. Boca gets 4UK. Cybernaut gets Boca. So now the offense is, the defense is closing in. Cybernaut showing us what he does best, tying up his enemies. And there we go. The defense here gets just another point. They all got kind of tangled up at the by the van there. They're all
nobody could disperse. That smoke kind of made it hard to look down the line before they move out, and tangled, as you say. Damn.
Yeah. But a little bit of bondage keeps everyone on their toes, and so hopefully Cybernaut, can scare his enemies into pulling it out. But yeah, we might be seeing a 9-9 here. Again, I'm very surprised. Again, I'd love to see from the offense right now, from Shelby, a little more util. I know they can't afford it, but it's so little that they're just getting overwhelmed.
Monster making a distraction over on A site, trying to make it seem as if there's more than just him here, but has to go quiet.
Cybernaut, though, is down the mid already, and so he's going to know what's happening. He might have been able to even hear Ace at the moment.
But nobody on B side. 4UK has cheated off towards A, and it's going to pay for it. Monska and Nutella trade out.
Oh, bomb's down. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I made a guess. And the bomb is planted. 4UK, though, does get 2 kills before Warrior takes him out. It's Chris and Ace at the moment.
Yes, alone. Against 3. Needs this round to win the game, but can't get it. We're going to see a 9-9.
Yeah, who cares if you have a lead if you can't hold on to it? And right now, I mean, CyBeer Catlets, I'm going to guess that they're going to win. They got the money. We're not going to see enough over on Shelby at the moment. I don't think they can buy the utility, buy the armor they need. It's not looking good.
Cybernaut with like a 1.8 KD.
Yeah, he's crushing. I mean, that mid did him so well, and even on this half, I mean, he's doing great as well. But
Moss looking to challenge it, but it's a full push through to B by the looks of it here. They stall out for that grenade.
Now they're held back. If UK could have called that there's so many there, but A site is stalwart. They are staying over there. They're not rotating just yet until they need to.
Or UK knows there's something up, but Sweet Billy gets 2.
Sweet Billy protects 4UK from the side. UK takes out Chris. And so now 4-2. It's not looking good for Shelby at the moment. Monks up by Sweet Billy. And there we go. CyBeer Cats with our first win so far.
10-9. Nice.
Oh,
Great
Chuck. I was
games.
thinking like 4 UK, like he's 4 England.
I think
Anyway,
it might be fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I could be wrong on that. Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways, I interrupted you. I read chat.
No, please read chat. They need the interaction. We need the interaction.
We do need the interaction. But yeah, that was our first of potentially 3 rounds here. Again, if CyBeer Catlets can pull this off, and I see 6 downloaded maps, so we might have a little bit of a guesseroo of what's going to happen here. Although we could have tied 4 games on our second match, or 3 games on our second match. And so over to good old Inferno. I remember this being very defense-sided. We'll see how well that holds up. We have CyBeer Catlets over on the defense this time, as Shelby are going to be our offenders this time.
Here we are in sunny Inferno. Damn, it's hot here.
Yep, they're dancing up a storm in this disco. So we'll see if they got the balls that can take them there. Or will they look inside the mirror and wonder what kind of man are they? Or woman, or they. Who knows?
Yeah, Morty, that's really interesting actually, the ch sound and the uck. Yeah, could be.
I'll call him Chuck, fuck it. Alright, speaking of Chuck, they're throwing nades. At least I thought they were going to throw nades. Interesting that there's no nades into this hallway. That's crazy. Okay, Alright, but Attila gets that first kill right off the...
Oh no!
Oh, a team kill! No! Oh, and CyBeer Catlets are going to be served up for dinner. Ooh. We're going backwards in time, reliving the moment on the team kill. Attila. And then boosh.
No!
You swing wide and shoot wider. Chuck is defending from the coffins here. Chris and Penis stuck in the back. And there's Chuck getting Penis. And so now it looks like that would be Boca defending in the back against Cybernaut and one other.
Warrior gets
Chris gets Chuck.
Chuck. Sure.
we can call him the Hammer. Hammer's bringing down the law now. Sweet Billy. Is he going to turn in time? No, he's not.
Boca! Boca! That's illegal.
They're in focus, but they weren't, the defense wasn't focused enough. Interesting. 3K.
Well
brought
played.
It back.
Just, you think you got it? It's like, yeah, we outnumbered them. Oh, we walked into a brick wall.
Yeah, that's not looking good for them. But yeah, again, util there, totally different round. Totally different round if that would happen. And so I think that's going to be the downside here. I mean, maybe once they get more money, because CyBeer did seem like they were more willing to use utility. But yeah, 5 going through B long. Again, no utility is absolutely wild to me. Attila is going to hold off this beginning again. We'll make sure that there's no team kills. But Paynes gets an enemy kill. We're going to call him the Hammer from now on. Because Morty says, I might have fucked it up again. Yeah, the Hammer wasn't able to, keep it all nailed down. And now we have 4 on site, excuse me, versus 3. Cybernaut the distance. They know he's dangerous as he kills one, but Monks takes him out.
Sweet Billy and Chai coming in, looking to get some purchase into this site. Chai going in through church.
He's not ready for 8. Oh, maybe he is ready for 8.
Oh, it's just Chai now left. 1 versus 2. Yep. Guess 1. Guess the second.
And there we go. And so that's defense bringing it back. Oh, like the little pointer. Or I guess maybe never mind. He probably just has a grip button. Oh, but the question is, does he have Butterfingers? Or does he have Calm and Poise as he attempts to defuse the bomb? Yeah, he does. 1-1. Bring it back to an even game. This is interesting. Again, this is very different to how I've played this map before. So I'm curious, will the rounds evolve in a different way? Or are these 5-man pushes going to be effective at the start? I would effectively say, oh, go ahead.
Sorry, you do tend to see with newer teams initially, they start with 5-man pushes, and then they start to grow and figure out that decoying can be really, really popular, handy. Yep, there's 3 people over here on the B site for blue team. Shelby, is that?
And we get our first trade. Taking out Cybernaut, you see the Hammer and Attila backing up now because of that. UK goes wide and gets a kill. Uck. I'll figure it out eventually. And Attila knocks. Yeah, so now it's just the offense running away. Sweet Billy is going to be close to mid soon. I think he can hear the shots, but not fast enough. Chai swing. Nope. Okay, Chai's further back than I thought there. Some depth perception would be nice. As Boca goes up. And Chai's
clearing.
Yep. I say clearing the site would be nice, but they don't have the manpower for it, so I kind of understand. Chai wasn't expecting one from the other side. And so now I think Ace he could plant it. I mean, they know where the bomb's at.
Not anymore.
Time-wise, he can't rotate. Yeah, they're there.
He had the time just about, but...
He gets one, though. He knows where UK's at, and... see.
Damn.
He gets it. Now, if he can move up to, either heaven or like just have another spot to cover this from, it could be nice.
I like where he's at. This is fine. Heaven would be better, but this is fine. This works.
He'd have to give up a lot of control on the site to do that. I think he missed 4 UK here. So, oh no, okay. He had his eye at the right place, and so there we go. Another point for Shelby. And so, yep, 4 and 2 for the leading players on each team at the moment. And it looks like, we're still an even game. It just kind of depends how it shakes out. A lot of players all in the same spot. It just depends if the 5-man ends up doing a lot of damage early on, or if Chai brings it back at the end. So we're Yep, not going down the tunnel at the time. And there we go, our first utility down down Inferno. Would love to see more. Would love to see more. And Sweet Billy is gonna love to see all these enemies.
Gets 2.5.
Team kill. And there we go. Chai swings wide, and man, that T is sweet for sure as he spilt the blood of his enemies on the battlefield. Penis alone, title of my sex tape. As he's just gonna have to wander on the site and see if he can get a kill here.
Oh, he
misses CyBeer by a second. 2 and 2.
Very close games. I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's we're not seeing either. Again, it's like strange moments that kind of happen where it's just like, okay, they're missing, like, again, team kills don't help. We've seen 2 so far. On Shelby at the moment, which unfortunate for sure. But completely changing the course of rounds. It's not a total domination at any one point.
Here's the nades.
And there we go. And it looks like Attila took a little bit. Flashes, it bounced back in the wrong spot, but hey, it's a thought that counts. Going up B long, more flashes. CyBeer's checking after the flash. He goes back in right afterward, which is great to see. And looks like Coffins and Attila. Yep, they're doing well here. They held him back, and now B long is quite well protected against 3.
Boca holding out here as it looks like an A push starts to come in. Sweet Billy's going to hear those steps.
Yep, and Chai as well here soon enough. And he's not going to check. Oh, it gets the first.
Boss didn't have a gun. Went for a gun, but no luck. Leaving Boca alone with his AK and 1 HP. Possibly a 3.
Yeah. I mean, I think Attila's pretty hurt here. I mean, yep, he's going to get that. It was a headshot either way. I think he needs to grab guns and hide. I mean... It's 27 seconds. They know where he's at roughly. Yeah, I think he's just going to go for kills.
There's no way he gets the bomb at this stage. It's over on the other site, surrounded probably. But yeah, guns. I don't know that there's that many guns. There's a Galil there. That's I guess a gun.
So did Monks on the other side? Did he not have a weapon at all, or is he trying to trade last second? Because
I think he had a pistol.
I mean, even then, he knew his enemy was right there. It's interesting that you take the risk, and it just didn't pay off in this one moment.
Yeah. Ben says Boca is GOAT.
He's showing us on this map he's doing quite well. Again, we're if he can keep it up.
Lil Lan says CHIK in Rust, but no problem for UK.
Oh, hell yes.
Hello.
Thank you. We got permission. Let's go. Can you give me the other pass? And there we go. That's a team nade. No, that's a reverse. Woo! And Attila brings another one. Again, that's the kind of play I expected. This is what I expect to see when you play Inferno. So what happened with the team?
Badly wrong. So
Yeah.
the nade comes out from the blue side first, sort of upsetting, and then
I guess Attila hits the wall here. Yeah, because he goes. Yeah, he goes and he bounces.
And then the follow-up grenades.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. Enemies getting dunked on as they just landed them all in the right spot. And I mean, honestly, Ace landed it in the best spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Ace did the most work, but you know, maybe they got a sleeper cell in this team. That is unfortunate, but will teach them to be a bit more cautious on B long, for sure.
Yeah, they're not going to be again, right? Yeah, no.
I wouldn't go B after that. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough indeed. Yeah, I mean, if they wait out some of these nades, they can drain some utility money. They could kind of see where their enemies are putting stuff, where they're worried about. But yeah, slowing it down is going to be important here soon. Sweet Billy, though, rushes right in. I mean, it didn't work. Chai's getting some shots off. Pain is nearly dead. Monks is a little hurt. Same with Ace. Grenade in there. Didn't get it in the right spot, though.
Boca sweeping down underneath, looking for Chai. Before
And
UK and Attila is going to come in and block this vision for him.
Yeah, it's a great spot, though. I mean, he's completely surprised. I mean, they had no idea he was there. Getting two, yeah, I guess Shelby got, or sorry, CyBeer got 3 kills there. And then, yeah, Ace finishes off.
I think that's put them off entirely. I think they're just not on their stride.
Yeah. I mean, again, we've seen 5 team kills and then just not checking places. I mean, you send one guy to check below. If you're not used to, I mean, once you see someone do that one time, you just need to know to adapt. But one of the problems of adapting in the moment is you're going to focus on some spot someone previously used and not where maybe you should go like more regular. Oh, and Sweet Billy, sweet Billy lands another nade. Painus gets his revenge.
Boca also low from that as well. That was a great nade. Warrior Chris and Penis coming up here. Looks like they want to sweep around long. Warrior Chris not so certain. But CyBeer isn't able to stop them.
Yeah, looks like he might have had his gun down as Penis was ready for that one. Boca kills Chai, and now that is A site entirely opened as the rest of the defenders are on B.
Or Chris with the bomb here. Looked like he wanted to sneak across to B, but everybody was like, no, come A. 2 versus 4. And Attila coming up through mid as 4UK comes in slowly towards Arches.
Shelby needed this. I mean, I bet they're quite happy at the moment as they finally, did some cohesive work, cleared their corners, got the kills. I mean, had their guns up, things that you kind of just expect, and in the moment it fails sometimes. So there we go, Warrior Chris, guns up, he was ready, and and there we go, crossfire as well. As I guess Boca didn't get the kill, but he did some of the damage there.
Yeah.
So 5 and 3 at the moment.
I think he definitely took the helmet off him, or at least that's what it sounded like to me. I don't know.
I mean, that's the first part of getting a headshot.
True.
All right, so now it's kind of hard to tell if everyone's got guns, but it looks like this will be probably one of the first rounds that everyone's armed evenly. Early nades do quite a bit of damage there. Attila's ready. They're not going to check his corners, but Cybernaut, again, CyBeer, goodbye. as Warrior Chris takes him out. And this is what I meant about checking corners. Now, Attila didn't have the thing, but that's a different kind of shameful display. Attila did everything he could, and we're proud of him. But yeah, now that's just 2 left on the B long at the moment.
4UK alone on site. Wrapping into dark, new box, but going to get pushed out very soon. But Chai and Sweet Billy already wrapped around support.
Yep, and so this they have no good way in without utility. Ace has a flash. They got a smoke. I think that was a blue team smoke. And it worked in favor of 4UK. Sweet Billy getting ace. And there we go, 6 and 3.
Black Hat in chat saying, what game is this? This is CyBeers versus ShelbyTavira? Trivia?
CyBeer Catlets versus ShelbyTavira.
Thank you.
I don't know what ShelbyTavira is. I assume this is some sort of combination of, I don't know, trolls. They have the troll face on their icon. But hey, I respect it.
You like a good troll, don't you?
Lol. Well, not on the bridge. I've met a few guys underneath the bridge before. Never once has it gone well. Like a deagle shot to the head. It's rough. It's rough indeed. Attila and Ace both get shots off, both getting kills. Sorry. That was right.
Ben is asking who the other caster is. To answer that, I need to know who the first caster is.
Killian is the other caster.
Right.
This is canon. I take over the channel now, baby. All right, 4UK. What's he gonna do? Also, I'm goddamn superhero. I'm a old caster. I just say funny stuff. Haha, hee hee. And Monks, he shoots. He gets in the sewers and he shoots.
Black Cat is correct that goddamn superhero is a legend.
No,
You're not about anymore, therefore you're legendary.
I have excused myself from this world as I'm no longer fit to serve. But hey, I can run for office in in America. Let's go, baby. You don't need to be fit to serve for that. Speaking of fit to serve, are our boys on the offense after the side switch, are they fit to go through B long? Because I'm not again, only Ace has utility at the moment, and he's on the other side. So B long, this is the time to do it. But no, it looks like we're splitting.
Those that can't cast.
Yeah,
that hurts.
Yeah, well, hurts more for you. I already knew this about me.
I'm not ready for this.
Nor was Chai as Pena swings wide, a little bit to the left as well. And so Cybernaut comes in and Pena dicks him down, and it is, I love saying the name, love seeing him get the kills. Pena swings wide again, and Sweet Billy takes him out after he gets Attila. And now it's 2v2, but our offense is split. UK's on the other side of the map, and we kind of need to see him swing in and help Sweet Billy here. Sweet Billy should be... Oh, I guess he should be checking.
Monsk with the Honey Badger as 4UK starts to come in. Could be clutch here.
And there we go. Guns up, funds up. As UK kills Monsk.
7-4. Not quite as one-sided as last map first half, but yeah.
We still have time. I mean, again, it was the round switch that really changed everything up. But the team kills here, I mean, that has been the rough thing so far. That really hurt the offense last half.
No, it's saying not fit anymore, says a guy from USA.
Oh, hopefully he got my joke. Hopefully he got my joke. But if not, that's fine. No, but I believe in you. All right, so, what? Oh, it hit the lip and it didn't do any damage to him.
Brutal.
Oh, unfortunate indeed. Again, the collision on this map is not just a plane. I mean, it really got stuck up in that railing and on the ledge.
Yeah. Designed for Counter-Strike first, Pavlov port, it always sort of works out this way. Oh, yes.
And there we go, 2 headshots in a row with the Deagle. Boca getting UK, and now Sweet Billy and Chai over on the A side. What do? I mean, they have no map control. They can hear Ace and Panis. They're together at least. Oh no, they don't even know that they're together. Oh, they're questioning. Just go into the bedroom, find some solace for one last night together. And Ace again with another kill. But Sweet Billy took him out in the end. Pick up a gun. No, don't go for the bomb. Pick up a gun and run. You have 30 seconds.
Yeah,
your team doesn't have money.
Your team needs the money.
Dude, he didn't pick up any guns.
Yeah, he's trying for a B run. I respect it, but it's not gonna work. Not enough time. Yeah, not enough time.
Yeah. I mean, no one's there. But yeah, I don't even think he can get to pin the numbers in by then.
No.
Yeah, but those guns would have been really helpful. I mean, again, his idea makes sense, but you just need to keep either eyes on the timer or a teammate with it, because that just wasn't going to work out. 7-5 again. I mean, it's close-ish, but it looks like we're going to see the comeback of CyBeer Catlets now.
Ben says CT better win this.
Yeah, I mean, CT should win this map, but we're not seeing a crazy amount of utility again. That's what's throwing me off. And without the utility, this map works so different. UK going well ahead of his teammates. I mean, he is not waiting for them. They're also just not catching up. So we'll see. It's clear so far. There is a smoke. Cybernaut is up with him.
All but Chai ready.
And so is this a 5-man or a 4-man push? Oh, he has knives.
Is that armor with pistols? That's definitely an interesting tech. Warrior Chris taking out Attila. Warrior Chris also taking out Cybernaut. Going for the third, but 4UK takes out Penis on the other side. Ace taking out Chai. Sweet Billy now alone versus 3. Stuck in a corner, and Monsk able to put him out of this round.
And that's that's just another round going to Shelby, bringing this very, very close to an even game. I mean, they just didn't get the momentum to get kind of started with that round. They got held off by Warrior Chris and got stuck in B long.
Actually, that's a really good question, Black Cat. Is this custom map or whatever? The question I want to ask chat is, what the hell happened to the VRML Pavlov?
Oh, the league split?
Yeah. I saw a whole bunch of teams leave, and give drama.
I think Europe split, if I understood correctly, to 2 leagues, but there's only 2 PSVR teams or something like that. I do think the map pool, how the map pool works, is kind of unfair in favor of PSVR. Just make it all in-game maps and no custom. That sounds like the better way to go, but I get why the community's concerned. I was always a custom maps guy, but if you're going to have that kind of extra stipulations. Ooh. Ace, with that last second nade, was able to take out 2. We missed it just for a moment, but with the rewind, we're able to see it once again. Ace, again, give up his life for his country, his people, and for his glory. Oh, and Attila, they just didn't hear that nade. They both ran in. And so now Chai and 4UK have to, again, split up, have to figure out how to get some kills here. I think right around where your camera's at, there is another player. Yeah, Boca. It was below, I think, or I'm blind. And Chai just wasn't looking the right way. 4UK versus 3.
Coming in from the other side.
Ooh.
Ben says VRML is cooked. Black Cat says cooked is good.
Oh no. Well, I mean, usually it's good. I will admit, I'd rather it be cooked than raw. But speaking of raw, they still haven't fixed the guns on spawn. I famously have. I told Dave I'd work for him for free to fix this at one point, as well as some other issues. And now I'm making my own game. Curse you.
And that's how they get you.
Hey, eventually we'll bring it back. But yeah, there we go. Picking up guns. We saw someone do it finally. picking up guns for his team, bringing back army for the weapons for the militia, as we are in an even game here, and it looks like, I mean, I want to put my money on CyBeer Catlets here, as they could probably bring this home.
Blackout Samurai says they were too good for PC players and they got kicked. True? Question mark. I can't comment. I don't know. I know that they're not playing anymore.
Well, they were the PSVR team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also heard that they were pretty good. But they you were kind of forced to play 5 maps against them that you never played against other. I guess maybe it was 3 maps. But yeah, they an interesting split indeed.
Yeah, they definitely had the map knowledge advantage and training time advantage over PC players there for sure. That's not to say that they weren't good players, just that, you know, this advantage makes a difference.
And we could see a good player right here with Boca getting 2 kills. Grenades going down, didn't get through the corridor to Attila, or sorry, to Ace. I keep mixing up Ace and Attila. And so now B side's open, but again, this is a split here. Yeah, both teams well split up. Bombs in the wrong spot. It's yeah, Chai needs to figure out something for them. I just pick up guns and hide again. I think it's kind of the strat, but I think he's just gonna go for it. Related though, PSVR 2 sales are significantly up right now
because they can work on
after
PC.
It was because of some discounts. Boca getting a kill on Chai. There we go, 3 for him this round. But yeah, they discounted it by about 30%, or 30 to 33, depending on if you bought it in a package or not. And I think it 4x the sales in the last month because of it. So there is a chance that this all picks back up. I mean, again, compared to the Quest 2, it's really a different kind of marketplace. But we are seeing some data come in that PSVR 2 might be viable. And if you can use it on Steam, these players can come back in the league with you got to buy an adapter or have the right graphics card, but we could see those players be reintegrated.
I might actually buy a PSVR 2 if it
it's
works.
still on sale.
My issue is they disabled the eye tracking and the trigger on the controllers, the haptic feedback, and that's kind of the big selling point.
That is why you buy one of those headsets.
Yeah.
That and Sony games. All right, so it's 3-3 on the B site. Cybernaut has a good hold. Painus is coming around back. Can be painful, but usually if you slip in there, it can be fine. And
and 2 clips in.
And there we go, 8-8, as the game is staying as close as ever.
Ben says Shaq players in EU, on average, are better than PC players EU. Wow.
You know what? I haven't been involved in the Shaq League, but statistically, that should be the case. Because they have more competition that's close to them. I'd love to see, if you could play on the same turf, like, actually Quest players on Quest headsets versus PC players on PC headsets.
Yeah.
But they do have way more people to work with. And I think that, that's always the thing I kind of struggle with VRML is there's not enough low teams for the low teams to stick around and get have people to play against properly. And VRML loves to put the top elo versus the bottom elo for whatever reason.
Shits and giggles.
Yeah, I mean, Dakin's a quirky guy. Speaking of quirky, 4UK hiding in an interesting spot. He's got the intel, and he has the bomb. Dude, he should have just ran to A.
Oh, bombs dropped now.
Yep, and it looks like, Sweet Billy,
go A. Come on, please go A. Yes!
And Attila's waiting for Monks. They must know both of them are there. Interesting. But yeah, this is looking like Sweet Billy's going to get that plant, and Monks, he can't rush. He knows at least one guy, or he thinks one guy's here. and he checks, but not deep enough. Coffin's kind of blocked his cover there, and yeah, there we go. This is CyBeer Catlets with a point away from winning.
Yeah, are we going to see another 9-9, or is this it? Let's find out.
I can guess what happens, unless they just play a third for fun. But I'm trying to not spoil the chat. But maybe I did just spoil the chat now that I'm thinking about it. Can YouTube viewers do inference? That's the question we need to ask today. But we can see that CyBeer Catlet can throw utility over, and unfortunately not a lot of it landed. That smoke could block Warrior Chris, but Monsk is still going to be able to throw a grenade back. Does some damage to Sweet Billy, but not enough to the rest of the team. Monsk backs up into the church, hoping to find Faith, but I think he's going to find a bullet soon as they're climbing onto site and moving around. Sweet Baby gets Bokeh as he just runs wild. Monsk is there. Oh, and Sweet Billy turned at the wrong time, but it was a 2-on-1.
Monsk alone.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Monks. And I think this is a CyBeer Catlets win. 16-2 for Cybernaut, once again leading the charge. Although we do say Mr. 4UK Chuck. I don't remember the other way I'm supposed to say it. And the Hammer with the least death award. I love giving that one out because I could never earn it myself.
Too much.
And so that's 2 for CyBeer Catlets, right?
I believe so, yeah. We do have a third map for them, however. They may have just played it out.
That is why I was confused, because I for sure thought that that indicated that it wasn't going to happen. So, cool. We'll see if Shelby can bring it back. I mean, they need to get a win here just for the, for the morale boost. Although I don't think for the VRML algorithm it matters anymore.
Yeah, I thought that's what was said actually, but discussing it with RFL earlier, he said he thought the vote didn't go that way, but not sure.
We got all of our players loaded in, and in a manner of speaking, and we'll see where the Catlets, or sorry, this is where Shelby goes first.
I'm just making it a little bit less obvious how deep into the rounds we are for people out there watching live, so that that red bar isn't on the screen for them. I thought I had it fixed, but
I had a version of that on my other one. I should have put like an info bar at the bottom to cover on my stream instead of zooming in. Not that I'm going to set up a casting stream for this. Bokeh running through the back is going to be able to get Attila, and yes, we see the kill there. Ace getting Cybernaut. Chai about to get wiped by Bokeh. Actually, never mind. Chai, yeah, comes up to T and gets the kill. Ace getting... lots of deaths are happening. I mean, really,
yeah,
stuff's happening. Tavira got the win. I was about to say they had 3 versus 1. They had the advantage there, as they took the A side.
Not to cast shade, but on the VRML actual casts, they cover up the kill feed, and I find that really annoying.
I think. Yeah, I lean towards the kill feed being an important thing. Knowing kind of what happened, because you can never have the cameras in the right spot. It's 4K is in the right spot to get that first kill. Unfortunately, also in the right spot to die. But yeah, they're stuck over on the A platform. But yeah, that kill information I think is useful, especially with cameras not showing every single player. A lot of time third-person camera. Although the first person is decent now, which is good to see finally. Payne is getting 2, Sweet Billy and Attila getting 1. And now it's Mr. Chris. Oh, he's flashed. Attila should swing. Waits for him to stop shooting. He's smarter than I. And Attila officially won the round for them. 1-1. Even game. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it?
Chat's moved on without us, and I don't know where it's at anymore.
I think they are still debating if Shaq versus PC. Who's washed? Who isn't? I wish all players were washed, to be honest. Yeah. I did go meet several esports players in person. Someone you might know has a smell, an interesting smell.
Yeah, guys.
One that I don't want to recreate.
Beard. It's easy.
And Cybernaut, I want to recreate what he just did with the 3K, throw it 4K, and Ace gets one with a knife. That's still nice. Gets a second with a gun. I mean, look, if you're gonna die with glory. I appreciate that. But yeah, Cybernaut, what a sweep. What a sweep indeed.
I know it's the in thing to be sweaty, but that's a phrase, not.
You want to be sweaty after the game, not before it.
Yeah.
Look, it happens. It happens. But yeah.
Black Cat says, what VRML casts? There are official ones that they do once a season. You know, at the very end.
You know what? There's not enough players to make it happen. I complained about that when I was casting. All right, but I would be complaining about all the deaths happening there. Grenade goes in, but I don't think it gets a kill. There we go. Yeah, let's speak of the devil. Warrior Chris, question is, does he have the strength build to get this through, or agility to run away?
He has just about enough health to make this happen. Does he have a helmet still? He does not have a helmet. No armor.
He got an AK. So.
No, Galil. Yeah, he has an AK now if he wants it.
Oh, I was saying Chai had an AK. It's like the helmet. Yeah, it would be nice.
Ah, I see. Yeah, he has the bomb. Who is it?
He has the time too. I mean, yeah. This is. I'm a gun saver. They probably do have the money. Yeah, they have the money. So. It's fine. Although they can't all get armor now. But hey, we've seen eclectic buys most of this game. But yeah, Cybernaut taking that lead. Oh, sorry, CyBeer Catlet taking the lead.
Actually, a gun that has more strength behind it than you might expect, and this was made aware by the PlayStation players, was the Honey Badger. Is actually kind of tight.
Which one is that?
It's that SMG. I think nobody's using it currently. I'll point it out next time. The VSS, not so much.
Yeah, but I don't remember that one being too hot. You get a free silencer, but it doesn't help when they catch you on the platform here. And so, lots of people dying. I mean, yeah, but the swoop around from Billy was sweet indeed.
ASVAL, this is mad. Yeah. I mean, is it the ASVAL or is it the VSS? Is it both?
I am an American and don't know shit about guns.
You're despicable.
I'm an oxymoron, yeah.
Yeah.
So, look, I swear I vote. That should matter. I'm free. Freedom of speech. What can you say about your riots, brother?
I mostly ignore the government, and it's fine.
Hey, me too. If anyone wants to buy cocaine, hit me up on Discord. Ace is railing his enemies there. Sweet Billy though gets Chris. Monsk gets Billy. 4UK in the back, and Attila not on site. And so this looks like a plant for Shelby here, as Attila has to come in from behind.
Black Cat is asking for an eco cast. I find that might be kind of dull. I don't know that you can cast that game.
Oh, we'll make it happen. But no oxys? Come on, man! I told you we ignore our government. We got to bring the oxy. Although if you're a Fent guy, I understand. 4 and 2. Not so far away from each other at the moment. But again, I hate to say anything can happen. I know what's gonna happen. CyBeer Catlet's gonna bring it out at the end. I have faith. And I'm biased. That's why I'm no longer fit to be a caster. So we're seeing Deagle. We're seeing, I assume Chai bought something with the money he has. I mean, we are seeing an eclectic buy on the Catlets right now. and it's kept working for them. I mean, they're getting kills. We're down to 4-2, 4-1. So what do I have to say about guns? It doesn't matter. But Cybernaut was leading that charge with the meta weapon.
Ace of Stars left alone in a 1v4.
I think we've seen this scenario before.
Yeah. I've definitely seen this. Never mind.
Oh no, I don't know what he was going to say.
Title of his picture of his sex tape? I don't know. RFL comes in with the clutch information. The AS-Val is the assault variant of the VSS. I think the VSS was first, and then a year later the AS-Val came out with a 20-round magazine. In real life, the weapons are the same apart from the buttstock. There you go. You live and you learn.
We need sharing is caring kind of thing. And sharing grenades, not exactly carrying. And another team kill, Boca getting monked. And Cybernaut and 4K clean up. It's just Boca. We really need to see Shelby work on those team kills. I mean, that's our 7th one this game. If we include Ace killing himself.
Well, that was a 3K.
That was a 3, but if I include him in a team kill as his own, I mean that is unfortunate indeed. And we have one more round left in this half, and our offenders, they're not doing too hot. Early nade hits the railing, doesn't exactly get where it needs to go. Could have been deadly from Sweet Billy, but A side is mostly open. I mean, if they go quick, they don't know this though. I mean, I wouldn't rush, but they threw a flash in. Only Monks went on the flash. It's a little painful to see, but I think they're going to be able to get this plant here. Wait. Okay, so he did plant it up on the I don't know what that's called, mausoleum. And we've since seen it kind of fall apart from there. I mean, they're separated. Yeah, and this is going to be CyBeer Catlets versus Ace again. And Ace, yeah, gets taken out. And so another point to CyBeer Catlets.
Waiting for some guns to be retrieved there. Somebody was saying about picking the same guy one at a time. It was Black Cat. In my friends group, we have a saying for this. It's called oats, and it's one at a time.
Oh, okay.
We fight them one at a time. Oats.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're gonna die, you might as well take some time in between it. Ideally, you know, you got 2 guys versus 1, 4 guys versus 1. You should be able to get a kill, but you know. This game, anything can happen. Swing your gun wildly and hopefully you land some hits. Now, though, we are all, we're all pistols back again. Interesting that Shelby went for deagles on a pistol round. I mean, insta kill if you get the head, but
that's the same with every pistol on a pistol round.
Is every pistol like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
On a pistol round, you can't buy head armor, so any pistol will kill you with 1 shot to the head.
CyBeer Catlets have 3 versus 4, and Sweet Billy gets one with a knife and a headshot afterwards. It's now 1v1.
All penis has to do is poke the bomb.
Oh, I missed a kill there. Yep. It looks like Attila had got a knife kill. I missed. And there we go. We have Shelby getting a point there. Sorry. Yeah, we Shelby getting a point. Whoops.
Boca in chat saying, crazy to think that without all the TKs we could have won. Crazy all the maps that were very close. Yeah, it's been great games.
It is very close, and I think that was honestly the thing that hurt you guys the most. I mean, there's several rounds that you're just playing down because of it. Also, interesting to have players come in because it's a Necrocast. You can kind of have that like post-game analysis where you can say what happened. Boca and Painit's both getting kills, and so now we have our A site looking, we're leaning that way. Boca's there, able to sweep in just a second. Oh, but Cybernaut gets the kill on Boca. 2 versus 2, Munsk and Chris. Chris goes in, Munsk comes to support, and they don't know where he's at. He didn't have his gun up, but now they know.
RFL dropping the pro tips. Try not to kill your teammates. Let's go.
And now Sweet Billy with 1 And Monks, oh, he had to reload. Unfortunate. And he swung wide on the reload too, and so he pushed himself deeper, easier to shoot. 7 and 4. Again, I mean, my assumption is this will end up being a close game. But yeah, we are seeing the comeback from Shelby.
Oh, I'm getting pinged for Factorio.
Oh no!
This is dangerous.
Yep.
Nades go in.
Nade goes in. Interesting spot to nade as an offender. I don't normally see players standing there, but if they would have got a little to the right, I would have thought that was a play. But usually that hallway between the mausoleum and the indented plant spot. 4UK swinging wide, and Monks had his gun down because he was getting some utility. Didn't get it down in time, as he got downed in time for CyBeer Catlets with that kill. Ace is behind. He's going to get a kill on Chai there. Boca getting Sweet Billy. Attila getting Ace. And so now Boca needs to figure out where Attila is. Hopefully his teammates gave him that info. Attila didn't have his gun up, and he was gunned down. And now it's 1 versus 1.
4UK with no health.
Yeah,
Boca hears him.
But 4UK just needs to waste time.
And he might have just wasted enough there,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, we could have seen a defuse there. Actually, maybe, I mean, 4UK would have to speed up a lot, but we saw a gun pick up, and that's CyBeer bringing, one more point to the team.
No clips on the ground that I could see either, but hey, it's a tough ask to go searching for clips. It almost always takes longer to find the clips than it does to just pin in the defuse.
Yeah. So you have to have someone who was just trying to clip it right then.
Yeah.
And so we're heading on to the B side this time, and we're going to see if we can get one of those early nades down. It looks like a smoke, in a good spot to put a smoke. I mean, I was, Monk's putting a good spot to shoot a bullet into the head twice. Boca getting a headshot as well. Attila, I mean, Boca knows he's there. He throws some sort of utility, but Painus comes from behind. Now Sweet Billy versus 1 versus 2. And there we go. Monks get the kill.
Too many angles.
Yep. I mean, once you're kind of stuck there, you're stuck there, especially if a player's coming from behind.
Yeah. True. There's another pro tip. Bait your teammates, but just not too often.
Hey, that's Mr. Toxic's. Well, not too often. That's we don't include that one for Mr. Toxic.
Oh, right, I see.
But yeah, generally that's a good strategy if you want to get kills.
If you want to get kills, if you want to win, that's not the way.
And 4UK shows us that he can get a kill at the cost of his own life, unfortunately. And we're going for. I mean, they made the plant noise. Oh, okay, a little bit of a teleport, but he gets the plant down. Chris gets 1. Cybernaut gets Chris. We see 2 coming in the mid, and our back defender isn't there in time. Sweet Billy rotated around, and it's not going to work for him. He's so far off site now because he went back into the house.
He's here just in time, but can he defend it?
No. They hit the clips. And there we go. Shelby getting another defuse here.
8-6. Okay, yes, that was a huge teleport, but on the bright side, he was out of the line of fire, and he paused the amount of time that it would have taken him to get to the bomb plant. I'm okay with that teleport for those reasons, but if he was teleporting across gunfire, that's not good. That's not all.
They had a little bit of an angle on him, but yeah. 4UK, I mean, Monks is just shooting blind and gave away his... Actually, he might have been shooting someone. No, Ace was in... Till was in the house. Sorry, Ace was in the house. I gotta keep mixing them up. Lots of kills happening. I mean, now it's a 3 versus 2, 3 versus 1. And Ace is in the house with 2 guns. I mean, he's going for the meme. And that's, look, he died, but he died with honor, and I respect that.
I mean, it worked, kind of.
Yeah. When I said pick up guns, I didn't really mean that, but, again, he got a kill. It was on stream. We got it. All right, 9 and 6, and it looks like, again, CyBeer Catlets have the advantage here. And we'll see how they do. We're going for an A play, UK in the mid.
I will say dual wielding, what do you call them, 5.7s is surprisingly good.
You're a mad lad.
I'm not
and
saying
he's automatic.
I'm not saying I would do it in a match, but you know, just yeah.
I say that's pub's behavior, baby.
Yeah.
Boca and 4UK trade. CyBeer getting Chris after Chris got 2 earlier. Now we're on a 2v2 in the mid. Monska's gonna have and he had the LMG and he gunned him down. It's one of those weapons you don't see often, but dude, if you can catch someone, I guess with any gun if you catch someone, but it feels good to catch with the LMG. 9 and 7, bringing it close.
Black Cat says the defense is way too aggro, and RFL's disagreeing and says gotta be aggro and manner. But not into the house apparently.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of pushing into the house as defense. I feel like that's suicide. You wait till they've given up so much ground, and then you control it for the late game. But look, I was a bronze player, and 4UK shows us why it can be dangerous. Monts does get CyBeer before UK takes out Boca.
He was dual wielding AKs again. So okay, it was definitely on purpose.
Yeah, they've given up. Oh no. And 4UK, it's you know, not a lot of health, not a lot of hope. We got that little tick going on in the background. The question, oh, it ended. I would say the
oh no, it's gonna. Yeah, the flash is definitely going on. I can fix that.
No, that's cool. It's cool. I was gonna make a joke about the clock ticking down. You know, the pressure's on. He's sneaking through again. If you're gonna move through the house this late after you've lost your ground, being quiet is the way to go. He's rotating around. He could get the plan, get some money for his team, because the site is open, but he has 33 seconds to do it. And I think he's being too cautious at this point. They would have known, but you know what? I guess get the kill. Why not?
They've stacked B. Warrior Chris is low HP. Venus has full HP basically, but 4UK so low. All I need to do is sniff in his direction.
After our sweaty talk earlier, I mean, the direction could be anywhere. That's the problem. Is, but yeah, I would say they're both so low. I mean, this is a one shot, one kill kind of situation here. They're on site. They're gonna go for defusing the bomb here in a second. Nope, they thought they knew. And see, this is the merit of staying quiet here is you can pull off stuff like this.
Oh no!
But unfortunately, he clipped it and shipped it. Got them another point, and 9 and 8. Again, we're up here at the end. These two teams, you could say at different points in the games that one team was far ahead of the other, but they always bring it back here. That's what's kind of crazy.
Yeah. As soon as the side switches, it starts to go not so well for the other team.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a? No, it's not actually a bug. I thought it was a see-through smoke there for a second, but it's not. 4UK taking out Boca.
Now we can see through the gardens. Ace rotating in, Monsk in the back. Ace has a 50 cal, I was about to say, and so yes, he'll be able to see through you after that first shot. Warrior Chris getting Chai, and it looks like Warrior Chris and Panis are rotating through the house and gonna have angles around them. Yep, getting UK, and they were too focused on one, and now it's CyBeer versus Monks. I mean, it's an LMG versus an AK. I almost want to call this even. He clicked the button too early, though. Monts knows where he's at. He's going to be able to catch up in time.
Taking a lot on faith there.
And,
the nade!
Who needs an LMG when you have a nade? And so on the replay, we're going to see, yep, he knew where he's roughly at. I don't think you can hear the footsteps. I think he kind of just guessed that.
Oh.
But still, it was a Chad move. The Chad move, he doesn't even need a gun to take you out. And we're down to a 9-9. Oh, maybe not. Goofy fingers. You got this. I believe in you, Killian. There we go. 25 seconds left on the clock for a 9-9. I mean, even if Shelby wins this, CyBeer Catlets did win 2 maps before. But still, this is a good showing right here. It shows that both teams had their opportunities. They brought it close. I mean, you know, it could have gone either way. It could have gone either way. But right now, we're going to find out who wins this last map on this round. All A, all day. Early util, bounce back. Oh, what? Okay, that came from below. I'm cringe. Flashes on site, 2 run out. Didn't check their corners as Chris gets the first. Painus is there getting another, but Cybernaut knows he's there. Chai guarding the back gets the kill, and now they just have to defend from the players rotating around through the back gardens.
RFL asking to see the hidden room. They're not planting in the right area to see the hidden room, unfortunately. Maybe someday.
Cybernaut backed away for a second, but came back in, and I don't know if they know where Monsk is at the moment. He did make some footsteps, I can guess. He has 2 guns? No, he doesn't.
No, it's still in his chest.
Oh, and now he's rotating, and now Attila knows he's there. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, cheeky, but...
Yeah, say the smoke, the player there, they knew, and that's CyBeer Catlets with another point. Looking back on the replay, we're gonna see, yeah, the smoke will go down. Monks will get the kill instead of. Oh, and it wasn't even enough to cover him. I mean, even then, you'd hear the clips, you can guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you know, he had time to look around a little bit more, but I could see why you'd go for it. Cybernaut once again showing us 25 and 14 there on the kills, but yeah, very close games overall.
So that was our first matchup of CyBeer Catlets versus ShelbyTavira. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, guys.
Tavira, maybe? I don't.
Tavira. Yeah, sure. That sounds good. I just never. Those syllables just don't come to my mouth whenever I look at that word.
See, as an American, we're allowed to make those mistakes. We don't have culture. We gave that up long ago, and so instead we get to sound dumb and just say whatever we want.
Nice. So our next matchup's going to be OP versus OG. But before that, we're going to take a quick break. Give us a chance to get some liquid in ourselves. Go get your snacks, and we'll be right back.
This will be dangerous. For the medium difficulty. Bang! Oh,
like just spinning. Oh, like, stands out. Hey guys. Whee! Okay. Nice game. Comes in. So I'm gonna throw out a nade. Watch this.
I found some on the ground.
We
going back.
are back.
All right, we're back. Who knew? We got the good, or I got my coffee, I got my sock, good fluids in, bad fluids out. And we're back here for old people versus the old guard. Oh, he was watching that? I guess we gotta switch back to the intermission.
Hey, guys, just a reminder, if you want to see more clip shows, clip the good plays. I'm not spending 30 hours going through it.
Dude, truth. But yes, we're back. We're ready to have our second match up for today. Like I said, old people versus old guard. I am graciously here by our host, Killian V2. I'm a goddamn superhero and just glad to be here mostly. And so after CyBeer Catlets winning 3-0, the question is with old people versus old guard, who's being sent to the home first? Or who's being sent to the grave, maybe? So we're going to find out soon enough.
Yes, and you are a goddamn superhero, especially for coming into this cast and helping me out. Because this cast wouldn't have happened if you didn't.
Wait, I like how you said no pressure. It's cool. You don't have to do this. And then now you're telling me that you would have given up and on your fan base if I didn't.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
So now there is pressure. This is what's unfortunate. But hey, the pressure is going to be really on our team here. RFL's in the game, Toxic's in the game, Phoenix, Vasilius, Sir Roberts. I did not realize that's who Old Guard was. I know all the players here, which is crazy. Sheep Tank, Vincent, Bob's on one. I didn't know he was back. Samsky and System Spy, all here on Stockpile.
Let's go.
I still wish Tarmac would have put my poster up there. I had dreams. No waifu, no lifu. Join the VRML today. But now we're heading over to the B side, going a bit of a rush in. I mean, we see Vasily and Roberts getting some shots off. Roberts getting the first kill on Samsky Adamski. I famously got in trouble for calling Samsky Adamski Kumsky. VRML was very upset about that. Sheep Tank gets Roberts. RFL gets Sheep Tank. And Vasily is in the back. Bob's on one, does a quick turn and gets a kill. Bob's on one getting RFL as well. Now it's just Toxic and two Phoenix. Phoenix from behind though. Like a dragon rising. And you know, he rose to the occasion indeed, getting Bob's on one, and that is 1 point over towards the old guard. I read Bob's a ringer incorrectly, and I was very disappointed in some of our friends. I was very disappointed, but hey, I know this kind of stuff happens on your channel, and I respect that. It's just not for me. But yeah. Bob's a ringer, interesting. Kumsky was a name given me by Darude. That was their nickname for him, and I did it, and whoops. All right, but speaking of doing it, Toxic defends the A site quite well right off the rip as Sheep Tank and Vincent rushed in, getting a third on Bob's on one, all headshots. Two Phoenix get Samsky Damsky in the mid, and now System Spy. Question is his cover broken? I think yes.
I think so too. And old guard are showing old people not to use Zimmer frames.
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
or walking six. I don't know. They just need to warm up. It's fine. It's fine.
They'll get some time. I mean, the offense, a little tricky, I was an offense boy on this one. I prefer it to the defense, but we'll see if they can figure it out here. Heading on over to the B side, got a little bit in mid. Samsky backs off, just making sure that no one's there to nade him. See, Roberts getting some shots off on System Spy. He does get the kill.
Roberts loves those long angles, and he's good at them too. Annoyingly good at them.
Annoyingly good at them is the correct terminology. Toxic gets Samsky in the middle. Vasilia might have a chance to shoot Vincent here. Vincent's being cautious. I think that's the right play right now as soon as you have only 3 players on your side.
Robo loves it wrong?
You know what? He is an equal opportunity lover. You give him a weapon, put it in his hand, he'll do what's necessary.
Hey Tarmac, can you make this visible?
Oh, I think Wesley and who is the guy who made the skyscraper? That was Nero. We had worked on I say I barely helped. We had worked on a thing to make it so the walls were all one way. But I know, yeah, so that way the casting should be a little bit easier. 667, and he's down. But Toxic takes him down, and that's just another point for the old guard.
Yeah, I mean, the one-way walls for casters makes such a difference, because, like, yeah, being able to just clip through and see, and I mean, most of them are, just the occasional wall. This one in particular gets me a lot. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the thing where you can have the camera have collision. Because they'll get stuck. So I know your pain. Unfortunately, Least Death Award is going to Toxic at the moment. Again, he's not a bait and switch guy. He's just a bait guy. And it's kind of working. Well, I wouldn't say he's a master. I don't want to give him too much credit. System Spy getting naded instead of credit as RFL holds back on B long. They have A long, excuse me. And they have opportunity to get into site. Toxic is holding it, but it's 2 versus 4 at the moment. As we have 1 in the mid. Toxic might have saw sheep, and they're getting ready to come in. We're seeing the rotates. RFL turns at the last second, gets gunned down though. Toxic gets gunned down by Bob's on 1, excuse me.
Samsky taking out Vasilia there. As the nade goes in, oh, that was a beautiful nade coming out of 2 Phoenix.
Okay, I was saying, what happened? I didn't see the line. And there we go, right in there, bounce back, and got him. Getting Bob's on 1 afterwards, and now it's 2v2, 2v1 as Phoenix is the only one left. And there we go, another point for the old guard. Oh, sorry. I read the kill feed wrong. Maybe the kill feed should be gone.
You're right.
I have Pavlexia. I see 2 names on there, and I'm just like, something happened. This is no longer fit for offense. 2 Phoenix though fits in right behind, and he's gonna see Samsky Damsky.
Oh.
And there we go. The new System Spy, as he pops in, gets the kill, grabs the gun for his teammates.
So are you saying you read from right to left? Is that what I'm hearing?
Read is a really strong word.
Okay.
I see colors and I say something happened. A lot of casting is confidence. Not about saying what happened or helping the viewer understand. It's more about being there for chat.
Okay.
Yeah. And they weren't there for that flash, interestingly enough. Hopefully to get the nade afterwards. Sheep Tank, though, does stay back. He waits. And so old people, well, they need to pump them with whatever they gave Biden and get them going. Because right now, 4-0 for them is not looking too good. And they're going to
hell of a drug.
Yeah, I would say, look, if you can keep the president alive with it, you should be giving it to our players. We need everything in their systems at the moment.
Toxic making some peaks there. As Samsky backs off from mid. System going up towards long. RFL hiding out on long. Some more shots down. Samsky very low. First on site though. Sheep able to take out RFL. System gets RFL. Sheep gets whoever was on
Toxic,
site.
yeah. And so now, yep, they and there we go. We're back to the Shelby situation. We're seeing team kills, but I think, well, I was about to say, we saw old people have kind of a lead here, and now we've just lost 2 players real quick. 3 versus 2. If Vasilia and Robert stay together, I mean, we could see this get rotated around, but they do have to clear a lot of angles for that to happen.
2 on the team are very weak. That's 1 down. Vasilia here gets the first.
And now it's just Bob's. We don't see Eclipse, but Bob's, I mean, he just swung, he got her, and so there we have it. And so that's their first point. Bringing it back, I mean, we have 4 more rounds in this half. We could see it shift a different direction, but yeah, we did have a strong lead from the old guard.
You've got to flash yourself from time to time. It builds immunity.
Yeah, well, RFL is known for flashing his teammates. It's kind of unfortunate. And ideally, we just wish he'd do it with the flash grenade instead. All right, so smoke's down over from RFL. Some nades just in case they pushed up early. They're held back. We're getting ready for another A all day. Vasilia is coming in the mid as 2 Phoenix backs away. And
got his position.
Yeah, if Vasilia popped out, I mean, he didn't have his gun in the right spot for.
It is where he does know that there's somebody here, but RFL stops out into the open.
And there we go.
Forgets.
Okay, well, yeah, who's the old people now? And so yeah, Sheep Tank he was able to get the plant, and then now it's Vasilia and Roberts again trying to figure out how to get onto site. Vasilia just didn't get the shot. Sheep Tank's backing away, and there we go, finishes the job, but no clips, so they're not going to be able to just quickly get rid of this one. Oh, and what a nade. Now it's Vasilia quite hurt, and System Spy takes her out.
Was getting snuck on from the other side as well. 4-2. Old guard out in the lead still by 2. But old people starting to wake up.
And it looks like this will likely be another old people round, as it's a save. We just didn't have enough money on old guard at the moment. And so, we've seen beautiful things happen on save rounds. I mean, they can bring it out, but it's unlikely. Slow move. Yeah, slow moves on B long. RFL getting greedy. Gonna push up a bit. Hey, he got 1, and that's really what you need to do on a save. Just take 1.
Yeah, if everybody can take 1, right? So you were saying earlier that you're in the process of making a game. Do you want to tell us a bit about it?
No, we don't need to do any ads on here. But once we're ready, I'll give you a banner. I'll give you the promo material. You'll sign the NDA. Payment's bad.
Not sign the NDA. I'll tell you how much.
You will sign the NDA. Bob's on 1 didn't sign an NDA. He knew exactly where the intel was, and he used it to his advantage. 2 Phoenix getting Samsky Damsky, and now we have a Deagle and 5.7 Beretta, something like that, some other gun, and a Deagle. Can they make it happen? No, they can't. Vasilia is going to rotate around, maybe get a gun.
Yeah.
I say getting an AK right now would be good. Running away with it, an AK and even better.
Good save.
Sheep Tank is going to attempt to rotate around just in case they went to spawn. And this is old people showing us that they're not ready for the home. I mean, they are bringing it back. Vasilia is going to be in eyesight of Sheep Tank here in a second.
Oh, they don't let her save the gun.
Yep. Yeah, I think she just went deeper into B, or maybe even to Snake. I mean, she'd have kind of better intel, but make it harder for them to get there. But now, again, that was a save round. We're bringing it back now, y'all. We got all M4s versus what's likely all AKs here in a sec. But the utility difference is vast at the moment.
Yeah, I'd love to see util. I'd like to see more on the defending side, because that's where it's most important, especially those smokes.
And so we're back down to Vasily and Roberts, our B players, coming over through the mid. I mean, we're just losing a lot of players early. And it's, smoke down. They're going to be able to guard off the mid. System spy. Looks like he's throwing a nade back there. Roberts gets the first kill, but he has to get 3 more or distribute those with Vasilia to see if they can make this happen.
Ducking into long, coming in around behind Vincent. Vincent should hear this. Oh, he's
Yeah,
on the other side. Oh, but Sheep was already there.
They had their angles covered, their eyes crossed and T's dotted, and now it's back to an even game. The question is, who will come out on the half on top, and who's going down? Like, asked me to do Joe Swanson voice, and I'm not going to do the rest of the half like that.
I don't know who Joe Swanson is, so...
Okay. He's heading over to Pavlov. Or A-Long.
I'm
yeah, I can do like 3 lines, and then that's all I got.
Then you run out of breath.
Peter, I'm having an orgasm. All right, so Samsky in the mid. I mean, we're going A again, all day. Not a lot of B after having to deal with Roberts, I think, is kind of the issue. RFL, though, this time completely gave up A long. Interesting.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if he can hold back and spawn and make sure that no one comes out the back, can rotate into sight, this is a good angle, but he looks pretty deep. I don't think... Does he have the sight line?
Yes.
Oh, he's on... Oh, he is on site. I thought he was back near their spawn. Yep, so he'll have that. He'll know when they're there. He just got to make sure he gets the kills because he's got to halfway expose himself to this and right in their direction. And, yep, that is the risk he took. But Toxic... was able to get some 1 kill. Sheep defended his teammate, and then now it's Phoenix and Roberts trying to come back. They are quite separated. Phoenix is behind.
Roberts going the same direction. A is spotted out by Vincent, leaving Phoenix in a 1 versus 3 bomb down. Last round of half, and he does
no clips. Yep, my guess is the old people will get this one, but hey, Phoenix grabs his first kill, and Sheep Tank takes out the last kill of the round. And so, at the top of the board, we see 9s and 6s everywhere, and so not a lot of people are staying alive. We got some 6s, but that's not so far away from the max of 8 at the moment. We're seeing very close rounds indeed, and that's what happens when you get a tie score.
We have Jedi Mallow in chat saying hello everyone and goddamn superhero cast. Fire.
No, it's a co-cast. Co-cast is what he said. He wants a host. He wants someone to show me boss. Like System Spy shows RFL who's boss, holding the long, but Roberts. Supersedes, gets a promotion. Now he's boss. Toxic takes out Bob's 1. Phoenix in the mid, but Samsky pushes up and gets it back. And he's rotating around. Vasilia gonna check him, and check him indeed. She did. Robert's getting Sheep, and now we just have Vincent versus 3. Are we gonna see the same thing where Old Guard on the lower money does better than old people bring it back, or is this a halves thing?
It's anybody's game at the minute. More than that, I can't say.
Yeah, it's exactly. I think we're gonna see close games all throughout.
Yeah, these teams are probably pretty well matched. Old people have been playing together for a very long time, but Old Guard have been about for just as long, if not longer. So yeah,
they just haven't been playing together. I think that's the one thing that is probably the difference here. And we're seeing Knife Rush versus, I guess, with a Deagle. But yeah, we're seeing no money behavior right here. And there we go. We got our first old guard team kill as I think it was 2 Phoenix got a kill on RFL. And the old guard, with the better guns, make it work. 6 and 5 in favor of the old guard. But we're back to guns. Samsky with the LMG. We're seeing real guns on every player. I haven't seen Sheeps yet, but we're likely gonna have a more even matchup this time. Again, I thought Knife Rush was anti-meta, as in the that one gun, was it the UMP or one of the guns just gave you more money. If that's no longer the case, I could see why knife would come back. But it's interesting to see that kind of change of behavior.
I think UMP makes sense if you have the right amount of cash, i.e. you can buy armor and a UMP. I think it starts to make more sense then, because it can sort of go toe to toe. But yeah, Knife Rush is we have 0 cash and we just want this round to be over.
Do both sides have the UMP?
I believe so.
Okay, both sides. Yeah.
Actually, maybe not.
Because I know on the defense, it's like, it's way better to do that than knife. But yeah, both sides don't have it.
Oh, UMP sided. Cool. I forgot. Oh, attack has a bison. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, that's no good. And speaking of our attack, I mean, we had 4, now we're down to 2 versus 2. Toxic gets Bobs, and now we just have System Spy. Probably knows where Toxic's at. Sir Robert so is going to get the angle here. 7 and 5.
M249 Goblin.
We see Roberts bringing back the LMG. And so it's going to be, I don't know. Yep, it looks like Phoenix is grabbing it. Seeing the util come in on the offense, but the defense just doesn't have enough cash to make it work yet. Looks like we're going Knife Rush again with a dash of Deagle.
Yeah, there's a few Deagle sprinkles in there. That's acceptable. I'd rather a Deagle over a Knife Rush.
Yeah, same here. I mean, again, these guys know way better than I would, but Deagle is what I feel like is probably the right play. So Roberts will show us that maybe it's not. As he takes out his opponent with a headshot right off the rip. Grenades going in. Bob's on one going in as well, but he's going down as RFL gets the kill. 2 Phoenix getting Samsky. Sheep Tank trying to shoot that Deagle. RFL getting Vincent. Now it's just Sheep. No point in saving.
Yeah, it's 1. 4 more to go.
4 more to go.
Big shout out to Sheep, actually. His Pav TV downloader tool. Very useful. Also, wouldn't be doing this cast without that.
Did he modify it? Because I thought, can't remember his name. Turbo Abomination. He had one other name. I thought he made the tool.
He made the local executable tool. Sheep Tank made a new tool that is online and has a graphical interface.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's yeah. It's
okay.
good. It's got work to be done on it, but I know that it is in the works.
I mean, look, it solves the issue of being able to just play into this. I mean, we've only been casting for what, 2 hours, and this would normally be a 3-hour experience just for the first game.
Yeah.
So this works for me. System Spy makes his gun work for him as he gets RFL over on long, and now we have old people hunting down the guard. Phoenix. Sees Samsky.
He does.
Samsky didn't see Phoenix, but he lives. The boy who lived. Well, he kind of lived. Toxic's cheating. Straight up just cheating.
Is this toxic?
Yeah, this is actually genuinely cheating. But hey, Pavlov IK. I know IK issues. It happens.
I've not seen that one before. So.
Yeah. That's what you call getting in the sack. And so Bob's on one, hiding behind the containers or something like that. It gets Toxic, and now we just have Mr. Roberts here getting 1. Can he get 2 more though?
Nobody pushing in just yet. Sheep's covering an angle, but Roberts just quicker on that trigger pull. Goes for the bomb, but Vincent? Hello?
I mean, Vincent should just wait for him to make the noise. I mean, he knows he's there. Just make sure he doesn't have his gun up.
I thought picking up the bomb would have been enough of a noise, but hey, you know.
I'm gonna have to be right back. My headphones are literally disintegrating. I'm gonna switch headphones.
Okay.
Yep, 1 sec.
We are in 8-6, going into round 15, and it looks like it could be a mid or B play here. Mostly B. Mid being smoked off there. He's covering it anyway as Toxic and Roberts take point. Vincent coming out of Snake, being somewhat aggressive. He's going to bump into them. Takes one with him, but gets traded out. Sheep Tank now still on that B long angle. Basilia first up on that. Nope, they back up. They decide that's it for here. We're going over to A as Bob transfers over to B. Phoenix doubling back for something. What did he forget? Oh, he forgot to give them util. As RFL sneaking up towards A long, and Phoenix caught out, but Toxic catches Bob right in return as System Spy now fighting RFL off. RFL flashes out, second flash, System stuck as the bomb plant goes in, site taken over, System rushing in, catches Basilia in the side. RFL able to take out System as Samsky goes down, takes one with him, and it's now a 1v1 Sheep versus Toxic. Sheep playing it calm and gets Toxic out of the running. All he has to do is defuse, maybe pick up a few guns on the way, but he has this round in the bag. Woo! Let's go. And that's another round on the board for OP. Bringing us to 8-7. Damn. Close games all round. Amazingly close. I love it. But money for Old Guard is looking low. Not so low that they can't buy in, but just low enough that they need to win this round. Otherwise they're going to face another save. Or potential another save. Maybe not next round, but the round after if they don't get it. But that would also put OP into the lead, and it's a fast move up towards A long. Systems by taking some damage. Toxic able to get Bob out of the way. Samsky on site, using util to try and defer them. Doesn't quite turn them off because they were far enough back for it to be alright. Basilia taking the steps in. Samsky takes two but goes down to the third. Sheep Tank rotates in round. Toxic on site with that bomb about to get it planted. Phoenix and Vincent trade out. Sheep Tank now alone, and two is too many. Getting another round for Old Guard here. Bringing this to 9-7. It is still
I caught the last little bit of that
game.
and yeah, very close to need. It could have swapped either way, but yeah, Old Guard doing their job and defending their bomb plant.
It looks like, I mean, old people need to step up their game here to take these next 2-3 rounds, but they seem to be unable to do it just at the moment as Old Guard push in towards B long. Sheep Tank though on the receiving end gets one. Toxic gets him in return. Basilia holding that snake gets Vincent.
And yeah, now it's 4 on site versus 3 off, and they got to rotate in and see if they can make this work. Smoke's down, so they have another moment. Nade misses. But they have quite a bit of coverage here. Another smoke. I mean, this is going to be like old people are going to be pushed back for quite some time.
Yeah, they just timed out of this round, actually. As that smoke fades.
Bob's on one, trying to go around. RFL's there just to check. Maybe he hears. It looks like his gun's up and he's ready, but, you know, that should be default state regardless. And there we go. He gets the kill. Vasily gets System Spy. And Old Guard get their game point. 10-7.
Nice.
And yeah, we look at the board. I mean, yeah, Toxic. Damn it. Damn
Gets
it.
the award.
Least Death Award goes to Toxic. But yeah, no, overall, I mean, a good game. I mean, we're seeing points where it was just, it would switch in favor of one for a while, and you lose some of that momentum just because of finances. But yeah, nearly every round was, most people were dead. That it was a close game overall. Good shots.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, close but not close enough for my tastes. I like to see that 9-9 come up on the board. You know what I mean? That's
No, dude, you got to have a 10-0, and that way you can say whatever you want. It just becomes chatting with the chatters.
RFL's like, oh, you want a closer game? Yes, RFL, I want a closer game.
Yeah. This spells. I think I might know what happens. But yeah. So what's it called? This is Autumn. Now, my casting knowledge on Autumn this is gonna be the weakest one so far of all of them. I thought mine was Battle Mirage, but you're gonna have to kind of guide me through here. I've played this map, but I know so little about what's good, what are good spots to go in. I've just played 2 rounds on it.
Yeah.
I played it when it was the Irish or Italian map. Italian one before they changed it up.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't played that much on it myself. Maybe like 2 or 3 maps worth of it. So yeah, I don't know what the true meta of the map is, but I mean, OP or OG certainly do.
Yeah, I would say they on A. I mean, they're taking him out. They're not even getting past the van. They called the sirens just so that way they can get picked up quicker, or cut down quicker. Who knows? The old people, life alert would be nice at this point. And so yeah, Phoenix and Toxic getting the kills. So let's see if we're gonna go B this time. B has the nice little fountain, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Will they get the Necronomicon? That's a question. I'm a fan of clicking that, giving away my position, but maybe that's not meta. I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Oh, is that
CMC runs back?
Is that open to all players? I thought it was just a local element.
Oh, I don't know, but someone else clicked it and I heard it, so it must be server side. And there we go. You don't need to click the Necronomicon if you want to, become undead. You just have to go against the old guard. So yeah, this is, again, it was a save round. You didn't have the money, but we'll see if they can bring it around here in a second. Now that they are 8K'd up, got some smokes. Again, getting onto site would be nice.
Nosferatu. I said the words.
There will be blood. All right, so Vasilia's going to have these first set of shots. They threw a grenade out. Didn't manage to land it where she needed to, and she took some shots along the way. But now Roberts or RFL should be close to help by. It looks like it was RFL. Vasilia might need to back away as she's nearly dead. Toxic and Phoenix are rotating around to the back. Bobs gets Roberts. Battle the Bobs. And yeah, site's mostly open. I mean, RFL just kind of has to hide until he gets some teammates to help him.
Oh,
nice flash. Nicer shot though. Sheep Tank pushes in. System Spy gets a kill, and now it's just Toxic.
It's first
versus 3. Get a gun and run. Actually, his team has money. I mean, if he gets 1. Him and Phoenix will both have money for next round. I think this is probably the play. I mean, defend. You can lose around here and there, but yeah, making sure that you're armed for the next, so you can play quite evenly, and don't let the old people get so far ahead economically. Boomers always keep taking all of our money. Trade offer. And so I get score. Oh no, they bombed him. That's the thing that happens in Ireland, right?
Apparently, yeah. I couldn't possibly comment.
Oh no. Oh, he's saving the KD as Black Hat, so that's probably more what Talk is thinking about. And as we see those 0 deaths, he's farming these death awards. God damn it. You know how many of those I have to print? I've spent so much money over the years, the electroplating, the printing. God. The shipping, though, I didn't spend anything. That's why they're still in the lockers. All right, so we're committing to B again. We might be committing to genocide. Nope, we got away in time. Vasilia's hiding in this corner. Oh, nope, behind the wall. Never mind. Probably a safer spot to hide. Looks like that's a smoke, but it didn't I mean, it's going to stop RFL from seeing.
Systems spy with that grenade, though.
Yeah, he for sure stopped RFL from seeing. He's going to pop in. Vasilia should get some... Oh, nope, the smoke. Vasilia died. No. Oh, no, she's still in the corner. She could shoot sheep here in a second.
Could be huge. Goes for the knife. Doesn't quite get it. Oh.
What? Knives out, but no mystery solved. And now it's Phoenix and Toxic. They have the guns. Can they get the kills? And it looks like they might. I mean, they're both hurt versus Vincent and Samsky. And there we go. Vincent getting 2 and bringing it back to an even 2 and 2.
All evened up once more. But going into round 5, let's see who's going to get the advance. It does look like it's going to be OG's way.
I think you're going to get what you want. I think this is going to be a close game.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I kind of already know it is. It's fine.
Oh, you scrubbed the VOD. Pre-watched. Oh, no. Dude, I should be pre-watching. You know how many jokes I could write? Damn. That's a good idea. All right, so speaking of pre-watching, Vasilia was kind of watching them, but backed away a little bit. They're going to let them set up their smokes, and she's blocked off for the moment, but she's, anyone who comes in here like sheep, she's going to take out, pre-watched. And, guns him down before they can even get onto site. System's trying to check where Vasilia was, but Vasilia gets Samsky. We're on the 3 right now. Can she get a 5? Nope. It's just, I takes her out. Bombs down in the middle of site, so this is not good for our offenders as System Spy versus 3.
Pre-watched, pre-recorded, pre-scripted, faked, unsubbed, unfollowed, blocked. Thanks, RFL.
I feel like you guys would want a pre-scripted cast. I have to imagine that would be so much better than me like, hey, okay, so this map has a fountain right on the B side. And then I think on Ireland, Scotland, which one is it? Like, like we could do so much better if that was the case. You know who could do better though? Neither of these teams, because they're both doing great. It's an even game. I mean, I like to be biased. The problem is I don't have a good bias on this one. I'm gonna be hurting feelings either way, and so I gotta keep the lip tight.
I think the map is fairly even-sided. If anything, maybe a little bit T, but
oh, that's interesting because I was thinking it was kind of. I mean, like I feel like this site here is CT sided, but the other one is T sided. If I'm guessing,
people don't use mid effectively. Is what I'm thinking at this stage.
I mean, we haven't seen anyone go mid so far.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can believe it.
And yes, these are top tier teams, but whenever
Phoenix with his back not turned, he didn't hear any of those guys coming in.
When you ignore a third of the map, it just seems a little. I don't know. I think there's space to play there that we will see the meta evolve into.
Yeah, I mean, this is a new map. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities for this to evolve, to be figured out. Now, what they're not figuring out, never mind, I was about to say, they're not figuring out how to push that because they just ran in, but Toxic standing back, baiting his teammates, letting them get killed while he can keep his little trophies, is able to defuse. And so, Old Guard, once again, with a point.
RFL saying I used to think it was fairly CT-sided, but after today, I don't know what to think. Ooh, scandal.
Hey, that's good. I think that's where the game is most fun, is when the meta is evolving. There's no like, hey, we do A again. You just don't do the thing. I think when you're over the course of a season or two where you're figuring out, okay, people play this way, so we counter. That's what I think is fun about this game. And why, controversially, I did not like the CS2 maps. Everyone knew how to play those. That was pre-scripted. Yep, that one, if you tap it, everyone hears. Again, a fake, a reverse fake. Could be interesting. Won't happen. Hey, when I get technical difficulties and when we get technical difficulties active, we'll play this one map. We'll do that one thing. We're out.
And we're done. We did the thing, guys.
Right. Yes, exactly. And so doing the thing, I mean, Old Guard took out 2 so far, but now it's down to a 3-3. Samsky's getting pretty hurt at the moment, but so is RFL. An aid comes from RFL to Samsky, finishing off the, who's hurt the most question. Bob's on 1 is potentially pincered. There we go. And now we just have Vincent. I mean, he knows Phoenix is there, but they know he's here.
RFL very low. Vincent has the opportunity, gets RFL, but Toxic still up, able to double peek into that.
Baiting his teammates. I mean, he designed a team of people willing to be baited. And that's what makes us all sad, but it makes Old Guard get points. So I don't know what to do about that.
Black Cat asking, isn't Anubis CS? It is, unfortunately, but hey, it's one of those things. I say unfortunately, it's just I want original maps made for Pavlov rather than like this. This is made for Pavlov, like not ported from another game.
As long as it doesn't have ladders or vents, I'm happy. That's all I want. Stairs, proper collision. Phoenix pushing up on the A short there. While we're moving over to this B side. I think Samsky was there as a distraction. Let's see if Phoenix catches him.
A bit of double back over. Phoenix does indeed catch Samsky out, and it's a rotate round towards B now. Sheep Tank with the bomb, followed up by Bob as Sir Roberts takes out Vincent, but Phoenix already over here. Gonna hear those
Is this
steps.
our first fake
so.
in this match?
Yeah.
Oh, and Phoenix doesn't even need to fake it. He just stands still and shoots. I mean, that's what we call it, a laser.
He'd already made it. No need to fake it.
I wish I could be like that. All right, so System Spy got his standard issue sniper. Question is, can he keep it? He's got 36 seconds left. RFL's creeping around. No, that's the answer. And that's Old People 6-2. That's one more round in this half, and we will see if Old People can bring it back. RFL says he thought this map was CT sided, so I think we might know what happens later on in this matchup.
He also said he didn't know what to think after this, Matt. But yeah, it does appear to be CT sided at this stage. Again, I'm gonna say that mid is underutilized, and like they just keep trying to force each site from a single point of entry, and it doesn't go well. Vincent taking out Phoenix. Samsky taking out Toxic.
Yeah, there you go. Short and long together makes a push. I don't know what I was gonna go with that. Some about medium. Maybe I can make a medium rare because it doesn't happen often. I don't know. They don't pay me enough to write jokes. I'm just here.
Something about
Sam's
splitting a roast. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll cut that one down a bit. And it looks like Old People right here are cutting them all down. And we just have RFL versus 5. Question is, can he cut that number down? Again, no. So 6-3 at the end of the half in favor of the Old Guard. Least Death Award going to Toxic still, but the kills, I mean, we are seeing a gradient, but hey, you have time to shine on the other half. Bring it back, I believe. And let's see how the Old Guard do no longer guarding. They're kind of playing the same way all day, all A. See if they utilize short.
Vincent up early, try and get info, but not peeking it. Okay, he's peeked. Now he knows, calling in for reinforcements. How quickly will the rotate come for him, though?
Looks like Sheep is actually in middle this time. And so he's going to be able to push around them in a little bit. System Spy up in the equivalent of a Heaven here. Looks like that's how they're going to rotate around. Phoenix, though, does get Sheep on the rotate. System Spy getting RFL. And so we have 3 people not able to get exactly on the site, but a nade comes down and is able to get Vasilia.
Toxic hiding.
All right, Bob's on 1, System Spy, Samsky all pushing in. And there we go. I mean, now it's just nothing left. And we can get that defused, and the old people look. Oh, high five! Let's go. As we get that defused, and the old people bring it back. We're not going to see too much money on the old guard here. They're going to have to either do their knife or their deagle save, and we'll see if they can, make this save work.
6 and 4, heading into round 11, as old guard still out in the lead, but that lead's starting to shrink now. Ooh, what button did I press? Whoops.
Oh no, we'll never know. All right, so we are doing a deagle save, but we are splitting up. I think we're doing a mostly A. Toxic's gonna go mid, I think. He's gonna be faced up against Sheep here in a second. RFL going into that short with Phoenix.
They take this round. I'm calling it now.
Oh, okay. Actually, pre-watch though.
No.
Oh, the only thing they're taking is a bullet to the head. As Sheep Tank takes out 2. The question is, can Toxic get the kill? And he does eventually. Vasilia versus Vincent, and Vincent wins it, but after he kills Roberts. And now it's Toxic versus 3. He was not able to hold that one on his own.
Hey, listen, I can be wrong. It's okay. Also, I had to look into which maps. Like, I had to watch a whole bunch of matches.
Wait, so you did pre-watch?
I had to look at a whole bunch of matches to see who was playing what, because nobody is streaming on Twitch anymore.
No, come on, man.
There was just no, out of both of these maps, or matches that we're seeing tonight, nobody cast or streamed their point of view. So yeah, I had to look at it so many maps to see who was playing what.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a game with a niche viewership, so it does kind of happen like that. Just like the mid is finally happening the way that you wanted. We're kind of seeing push into B now. Samsky is still deep on the long side. We'll see if he can take Vasilia. Trading in her old spot, but Toxic, gets his vengeance there. We have System Spy over in the corner, taking out 2 Phoenix, and Toxic takes out System Spy from a distance. And so now it's RFL versus Vincent. Maybe RFL and Vincent hear each other. Not certain at this point. But the bomb is planted.
Vincent just sneaking around, trying to get up onto site before they know where he's at. They probably expect him to be coming from somewhere around here. RFL still waiting for that mid. Does peek him.
Oh,
didn't see him.
So didn't see him. Now he should know and get the side angle. I guess Vincent didn't see him, so it did work. In their favor. They had the crossfire kind of set up. As the old guard 7-5.
See, they took mid and they won.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, having that coverage for that extra spot, you can get it by pushing into the site, but. Having a player who can hold where they can rotate from, always good. And so it looks like we're heading towards A, getting a lot of players there. And no mid for you, but you can go through short, so we'll see. System Spy is gonna attempt to hold the short this time, and likely here's both those players. And there we go. It just needs to get that shot. And this is what I'm saying about the deagle. Like, a knife there, much less effective, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Using the deagle, getting 2 headshots, and, now is able to pick up a gun, can play the game. Sheep Tank gets a kill. Toxic gets Sheep Tank with a nade. And so now it's Toxic on Vasilia on the defense here, as they have to just hold the spot. Unfortunately, Vasilia was not able to do that. Toxic baited out his teammate. Now we just have to see if Toxic can kill 4 players and plant the bomb, which he doesn't have because Bob's on 1. Is about to get him.
Ooh.
Nope. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to wish things into existence. And okay, Vincent gets him. Let's go. Woo! That's the best part about knowing people and being biased.
Being biased against the people you know.
Yes. All right, 7 and 6 at the moment. Toxic up with 14 and 5. Next is Phoenix with 12 and 10. But we see. Oh, I'm about to sneeze.
Gesundheit.
Sorry, a little too much ingestion during that intermission. So it just took a while to kick in. 7 and 6, and we're heading over to A again. I mean, I think this time we see Celia running in. Oh, we have a mixed buy. I didn't catch that.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
OP unable to commit fully. There was enough
think both
money,
teams
but
couldn't commit. Like, yeah, we're seeing Deagles on both sides, Vincent and Vasilia. Roberts also going with a pistol. But, you know, acquire on sight, you know, solid snake, whatever you want to call it.
oh, look at this angle from Sheep
yeah.
Tank. It's good.
Yeah, I don't think they were ready for Sheep Tank to be so deep.
Nobody ever is.
This is
when do you expect a sheep in a tank, or a tank made of sheep, or I don't know,
a sheep in Tank's
clothing?
plating.
Plating,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Reactive
So-
armor.
Let's go. We made it work. See, if we pre-wrote that joke, you know how smooth that would have been?
Right.
All right, but Toxic is going to have to fight against 2 who are rushing up against him. And now we're back to an even game. 7-7.
Oh, round 15 coming up. Can both teams buy this time? It does look like it. I'm still
we're
seeing
seeing-
Deagles.
Yeah, we're seeing Deagles. I mean, they're buying plenty of utility, and they're trading that out for that, I think. I mean, getting util and knocking some players out early, if they played the same way they've been playing, right, where it's just like, okay, most to one site, that would have been the thing. But we're seeing a 2-1-2 split at the moment. So this utility is a little less effective. RFL's pretty hurt from that first engagement. The mid coming down, and oh, that's a smoke. So Toxic's held off by Bob. Rotating into the mid. They're throwing. Oh, there we go. A flash for Bob, and so now RFL is able to take him out. Sheep underneath is able to rotate out, making sure that he doesn't get killed. Now that angle is very strong for holding back mid.
Yeah.
I
But
did
that's
not.
why
I mean,
you need
there's.
pincer. You know, you don't just full commit mid.
If you go in that tunnel underneath and rotate around the same way, I mean, you
Thank
could
you.
get that angle. But yeah, Sheep and Vincent have both been down there. Sheep takes out Phoenix. Roberts takes out Vincent and Sheep. And so now, you know, old people are dying left and right. You know, we got to get them the spice, see if we can get them to live longer. RFL's picking up some util, maybe setting up a site, maybe causing a
Yeah.
distraction.
That blocks view from Samsky. Samsky's going to hold that out for a while. But
Oh yeah, I
System,
guess he's not going to know what's happening in the mid, but
he's even called over System. That smoke was
All right.
perfect.
good distraction. Yeah, it did 2 things there, and now they have the bomb planted. They know to rotate. The question is, can they cover all the angles to make sure that the old people don't take them out?
System just waiting for Samsky. Needs to commit a bit further. Samsky holding out in that mid. Toxic.
Well,
Tech
CMC
System
saving that gun.
I think he was maybe too far away. Probably called
Yeah.
to save, and yeah, just committed anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at their money, Bob's is going to be poor, so having at least 1 save is good. But yeah, it kind of threw away a gun, just cause. Yeah, and so if Samsky buys Bob's a gun, they're going to be back up to be able to play and get this going again. But yeah, call out what's happening, stick together. 2 versus 4 is tough.
Round 16 in action, and it does look like it's
Chansey with
another
another deagle.
Yeah, what is going
Yeah,
on here? No. He saved across an LMG last time. The Deagle's just
okay. Oh,
his
so okay,
sidearm.
he must have lived a couple rounds, and I just haven't caught that. But yeah, I think it's is it 1-2-2 or
2-2-1 or 1-1-2-2. Yeah.
I mean, they're basically, if they control the mid, I mean, Bobs and Sheep Tank have been there every single time. If they control that mid, they can basically guarantee they can wipe out 2 players who have to cover so many angles right off the rip. This is a pretty good strategy from their end. Now, if Vincent checks his corners here, he should win this, but he's not going to do it as Phoenix takes him out. And there we go. I mean, it's 5 versus 3. I mean, they are hurt. And if they go towards B, they will be facing opposition. Arvel setting up that smoke again to make sure that it's a little bit easier for him to engage with mid, but I think he goes a little too far.
Oh, I see a nice head peek there from Bob, but he pulls out of it. B-side overrun. Systems by now alone.
Only Bob didn't pull out.
Yeah, I really like that little angle actually that he could have had there, because it was just a head peek and no more. Perfect. But System gonna save over this gun for next round. Can't afford to lose it.
Yeah, I mean, with this will be match point here, and so it's. Yeah, like they basically need as much money as they can. Vincent and Bob's are both not going to be able to afford. If System dies, he couldn't afford either. They need every ounce of firepower at their hands if they want to make sure that they can, either bring this to even or get the point.
And only a couple of seconds left before this statue goes bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Look at this map, though. Just look at it.
Hey, I have pride. My one of my teammates who's making our game made a lot of the pieces of this, and so he did a good job.
Yeah, damn straight.
He told me he thinks Carnival is the better of his 2 works. So I still have not played Carnival. I need to check it out. But yeah, it's good to have someone who knows their stuff.
I think Autumn plays better than Carnival, personally.
Okay, yeah, I don't know the layout of. Yeah, I'll have to try the other one. I mean, I know a lot of these maps. I think S&D wasn't the biggest focus because the player base just isn't there.
Yeah.
But they are big maps. They are generally 3-lane maps. I could see there is at least some attention to that. Lots of util, and this time we saw the mid given up early. I think old people have caught on that the old guard really wants to take that mid. System Spy knows Robert's there, but the question is he going to kill RFL? Yes, pre-watched. And I didn't see that coming, though. Phoenix getting System Spy as he attempts to run away. Bob's getting toxic, and now it's 3 versus 4. And is it Bomb? Is Vasilia here? Nope, they're rotating back around. Okay, and the mid's taken back by Bob's, and so Vasilia and Roberts gonna have to figure out how they can make this work. But saving that gun clearly was the right decision as he brought some money back to his team, and they're able to keep playing this game.
Let's go.
It looks like they're all rotated to A. Maybe Samsky's in the mid, so he could come back around. But they're gonna have a plant here. That's depending on how long they take. But the question is, can they hold off? One might even say guard the bomb.
He said the thing.
He said the thing. Lubba lubba dub dub pickle Rick, step gamers, all the other stuff. I didn't even mention the funny numbers, reverse funny numbers, 911s, reverse 911s. I left those off the table.
I don't know the that sex position, the reverse 911. I hear it's the bomb.
It's the bomb. It's the bomb.
There we go.
Or actually, it wouldn't be the bomb technically. Anyways, old people win this one. Reverse 911, I guess. So okay, maybe the 2 towers win. So it's like kind of like a reverse or the Devil's 3-way or whatever.
All I can think is King Kong swinging one of the towers at the plane and batting it off. That's all I can see at the minute.
Why did America invest in King Kong?
Right?
Come on, that would have been Al Qaeda, the Taliban, none of them can handle King Kong.
Oh,
All right, so
maybe-
the bomb's coming in, and they do avoid that. The mid's safe for now, but they do have 2 players in mid. I think if they knew that they've been donating 2 players to the mid and B's so much weaker now, spending more time on B might work for them. But I think they're kind of convinced of this A play because they have access to mid through it. Bob's on 1, got 1. Toxic getting sheep tank. And RFL would have had that kill if Toxic didn't steal from him. 3 versus 3. All mid. I think there's 1 below you.
You're right, there is. I did
Yep.
not
So
hear
he's
him.
in the tunnels. He can't really... I mean, yeah, he's reconnaissance. He can rotate back up to help Samsky later. But it's a long way if he goes around through the mid. RFL goes in. I don't think they're ready for Samsky. At least Vasilia isn't. RFL comes in, gets the kill. 2 versus 2.
We're gonna see this go all the way.
I think so. RFL being a little crazy, a little brazy here as he's pushing in. I mean, he's harassing, but now he's out in the open. He gets back into some cover.
Could clinch
They don't
this
know.
actually. They could just win here.
I mean,
Time is
we
ticking
have
down.
to see old people push. Yeah. Roberts and RFL, like, literally just hiding is the best strategy here. Oh, no. Yep. And now, eventually got the crossfire. RFL has to pick one.
Oh,
He picked
no.
the wrong one. Oh, interesting. Well, hey, this is the right time to team kill, if there ever was one. He had to pick up those clippers somehow. And so he takes him out, and we're at a 9 versus 9 at the moment. Final round. The question is, who will win? You know, it's close. I don't have a clear way to see this from just like utility, from weapons. They're both armed. They're ready. It's just up to again how they push this and who dies early.
Do you want it to be really close? Question mark.
I mean,
Yes.
if you're gonna get to a 9-9, it needs to be really close.
It is already really close, but really, really close.
Oh, RFL said that? Okay, so this is gonna be good. We got a nade going down, and it looks like we got back in cover in time. Samsky did not get I mean, he lived, but you know.
Players. Okay, so they're hanging out at the back of mid B. No real push coming forth. I am losing 1 player. There he is.
I mean, I think this caution. I mean, both teams have started utilizing the mid. They're kind of like they know the dance of okay, we're gonna take short, we're gonna take mid, and they're leading their players off of it. You know, having a guy underneath to know where people were walking is nice, and system size filling that role. But now without that intel, I mean, maybe old people don't know. But they do have, you know, 2 players who are here, 1 who can get here quickly. They did load B. This one gets the first.
30 seconds.
Roberts goes a little... Oh, I didn't even see the time. Yeah, you're right. This is close indeed. Vasilia's going to have to run through gunfire if she wants to get that plant. Toxic can save the day if he holds off and he gets that kill. There's a nade going down that didn't hit. Vasilia's going to be able to plant with 14 seconds left, about 11 at the end. 45. We have Vincent pushing him versus Vasilia, and Vasilia does die to it. Toxic could rotate and get Vincent, and he does. Bob's on 1 versus Roberts, and so now Toxic has to hold them back, but you know he's in cover. If both these have a crossfire, the smoke is blocking RFL. Once that smoke goes away, oh no, it's just RFL at the end. He has a better angle.
Oh.
And Bob's honestly diffuse. Don't even attempt because RFL has to walk so far. He could have pulled him out. And RFL brings it in. So that's 2 for Old Guard, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And so good job, Old Guard. Toxic 20 and 9, RFL 13 11, Phoenix 14 and 15, Roberts 10 and 14, Vasilia 9 and 15. on the other side. 13 and 16 for Sheep, 14 and 12 for System Spy, and I don't get to see the rest because Killian stole that from me. That's fine. No. We're gonna move on. We're moving on.
Sorry.
No.
Too many things to do. Gotta not click all the buttons.
Dude, being the cast host, the cameraman is while you're trying to manage all this stuff. I agree. I always like shut down during those moments. Like, okay, click this. That's why Breacher is like impossible for me to cast. There's so much more camera management.
Okay, yeah. Is it because you can choose so many more angles, like gun-based angles?
Yeah.
Okay.
That and the maps are 3D.
True.
Pavlov's like a Dota. Like it's just all. It's effectively a top-down with maybe a slight angle or like a height variation.
Yeah.
And so you could overhead cast and get 90% of the experience. That's not exactly right, but you get a good chunk of it.
Yeah,
you could never do that.
That's legit. That's legit. I don't like overhead casts in the same way. It's just like, okay, so I see the routes people are taking, but bit more in the action for my tastes. But hey, whatever.
I think you're doing the right thing. We're seeing it all here. We're going to be seeing this last map. It's not, it's for the points. We want to see if old people can bring back something for themselves, as they've had 2 losses so far, but 2 losses on a 10 and 9. And so, no elo swings here.
Yeah, so they could very well win on points, but lose on maps, which would be an interesting one.
Yeah, I think at least the older algorithm used to still favor the maps, but again, showing us that you're close, not losing too much. Like, yeah, you want to make sure that you maintain as much of your rank as possible. And so we're in Mirage. Excuse me.
Black Cat was asking, so you don't need map 3? I don't think so. I think the elo is very much like the Breacher's elo now, where what really counts is the first 2 maps, or the winning of 2 maps.
And speaking of winning, I mean, we're seeing old people just rush into site. They have they lost 1 player, but it's an even 4-4, and they already have the coverage. The question is, can they keep holding it? Roberts launching that guy to space. And Phoenix getting Sheep, Roberts getting Samsky. So now it's the System Spy. They know where he's at. He knows where they're at, though. Oh, and RFL about to get banned for killing someone or shooting someone after they're dead.
Wait, I thought those rules didn't apply anymore.
Oh, they don't? Okay. Dude, I'm fully in support of being able to whip, nay, floss, everything on the corpses of your enemies. Again, I feel like that's what the players want. That's what the chatters want. We want to see as much chaos as possible.
Okay, so I know what the floss is. What the fuck is a nay?
Dude, I would have even asked you, do you prefer whipping or nay-naying? But if you don't know either...
okay, yeah.
You say America doesn't have culture? I'm face-palming right now.
This is what passes for culture now? Oh, wow.
You wouldn't consider... Do you not have historic dances that revolutionize your world?
I don't.
Okay, well, we do. We have important cultural icons who have presented us new ways to move our body. Just like Phoenix moves in and gets 1, but Sheep takes him out. Vasilia's back over in the underhang, getting some shots off. Robert's there to back her up. Toxic and RFL rotating in, and it's not looking good for the old people as they're down to 2 versus 4. You have some YouTube videos to look up after this.
Yeah, apparently I do. Hey, I need you to tell me what Skibbity, or send me a video of what Skibbity toilet was.
Oh my God, El Riz for sure, Jesus. All right, 2-0 for Old Guard here. Actually, you know what? You don't need me to send that to you. You know Michael Bay is making a Skibbity toilet movie.
No, I don't believe it.
I'm sorry. I'm telling you that this is an actual real thing.
You know what? I don't even care.
You don't even need to be an Ohio Sigma to kind of know. It's just normies know this now.
It's just the way of it, though.
Yeah, it's the way of things.
Really
and
looking for
on
that
Mirage,
Gen Z money?
Yeah, well, yeah. I think it needs some time to mature into a fine wine. I think this is a little too early for Skibbity Toilet, but hey, it's gonna happen. Do you hit the gritty?
Yeah,
RFL's asking.
yeah,
Okay,
I have
yeah.
no idea
Okay.
what that is.
Oh, I thought you said yeah. I was about to say I respect you again. Speaking of respect, they're each respecting the clock here. I think Bob's is frozen. And so because he wasn't moving for a while, Toxic getting Samsky. They're on to the A site. Smokes are down. And it's not looking good for old people. Bob's is back. The question is, can he kill Toxic? Nope. Toxic. Or actually, Roberts kills Toxic. RFL getting the kill on Sheep, but after Sheep gets the plant, at least he gets some money. And now it's just Vincent.
Can't defend this bomb.
Yeah, I mean, small gun, smaller chances. He's gonna run in. You need to get some shots off. You need to get a kill, just so you can drain their armor a bit. But 3-0 for the old guard. And we got 2 leads out the wards. Let's go.
Good night, RFL.
Yeah. All right, peace, RFL. Thanks for checking it out. Appreciate your insight as to what happened in these maps.
I bet he's not going to bed. I bet he's hitting the gritty. I don't know what
he's
means.
Probably hitting the gritty. I mean, the thing is RFL knows what it means. Okay. That's what's important. Again, yeah. Germany influenced by so many other countries, Russia and America. We appreciate, or I guess, I don't know. He's a multinational being, but I don't have a multinational transition joke, but I do have Roberts killing Samsky Damsky, Sheep Tank getting Toxic, and A site being opened up, although there is one person still in long, if I am correct. And that one person got a kill. Roberts getting another, RFL getting the third. And so now, Sheep versus 4.
Could hide out and just try and save his gun. Still a minute on the clock. It's going to be hard to hide anywhere.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no good place for him to get a gun. Oh, and Roberts knows he's there. Yep. Vasily came in to support. Unfortunate, and they have money. I mean, they're on a loss bonus here with 4-0. But still, having a little bit extra for utility on this map, of all maps, I mean, it would have been nice.
Absolutely. As we go into round 5, OG just absolutely wrecking in the rounds here.
A change of pace for sure, as we're seeing lots of illusions holding back old people on Mirage here. They're gonna have to quit looking at the water and start looking at how to plant this bomb and get some kills. Samsky runs in, but Phoenix. Oh,
ooh,
okay, Vasily with the nade.
Great nade. Where did that come from?
I think Vasily threw it in from back here, and they ran past it.
There
what
a
bounce. Yep.
Nice.
And so now it's 3-3. They even it up. Vasilia's nade did some damage, but they weren't able to get the rest with gun kills. And we actually don't have the old guard here. We just have Toxic at the moment, as RFL still over kind of towards A. I mean, he's rotating in through the mid. RFL getting Sheep. Oh, Toxic needs to back away. Took some damage there.
Done half.
But Vincent's also hurt. So this isn't a down fight for him. A nade. Okay, say flash and a nade. They know where Vincent's at. Well, they know he's roughly over there. They don't know about the smoke.
Trade it out. Time is ticking away, but the clips are on. Yep.
So what happens when you have a 5-0 money? Everyone's near max. And so that lets them have that, that space to buy into all the extra toys you need to make sure that rounds end when you need them to.
Yeah, there's basically no reason why everybody on that team shouldn't have clips, Toxic and Phoenix.
Yeah.
You guys absolutely should.
Yeah, I mean, like, they've played 2 close games so far. I mean, they know it can come down to the wire. They know, and that early nade, a little too cooked. We would have loved to seen maybe a medium rare, maybe even rare itself, and I think we would have got a kill there. But Toxic was able to hold it back. Another nade coming down from a team, hitting Vincent.
Are you saying that nade was just mid? That's harsh.
Look, it does. It's harsher to those who get hit by it.
Yeah. Fair.
You know, the role of the caster isn't to appease the players; it's to say what really happened. I'm really a reporter of sorts.
I see. Open and honest reporting. Brought to you by
Honest?
Superhero.
We have to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! And picking up the bomb, more like picking up death on the scoreboard. 6-0 for Old Guard. Man, I need a writer. It is not looking good. I mean, this is a complete change of pace from our last game.
Is Winona okay for you, or do you need a different writer?
I don't know another writer, so I'll take Winona. I mean,
okay, cool.
Lovely woman. Enjoy her her acting experience. Lots of nades going up, and the question is, will Phoenix get hit by any of them? I don't think so. Nades go in to the apartments, and is this one going? No. Oh, Sheep Tank barely lives that one, but dies. Lives to die another day. Toxic swings, gets the kill. Roberts had got Samsky.
Is this the first round on the board for? Oh no, no, it's not going the way I thought it was at all.
Yeah, it's 3-1 at the moment. I mean, it looked close for a second, but yeah, they weren't even spread out on site, and that's a 7-0. Old people might have forgotten this map. The dementia's kicking in as we're seeing the Old Guard hold well on defense right here.
But I mean,
even if they get that,
this is in the map pool twice. You know, I don't
well,
know.
I mean, this is CT sided, right? We're seeing that in action, but getting 7 points in a row is tough. Old people or Old Guard are doing it, but can old people do it?
Oh, that's a good. But yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, we've got Museum, and then we've got Mirage, which is, Museum.
Similar, yeah. I was a fan of Museum, but I like the cheesy nade tosses.
Yeah.
Toxic holds out the mid, but he's really hurt by it. Bob's kind of knows he's there and takes him out. Zilia gets the crossfire. Samsey gets Vasilia, and now it's 3-3 again. RFL's hiding on site. I mean, it looks like he knows. He waited just the right amount of time. He cooked. Gets 2, and now it's 3-1 again. I don't think they know where system is. Well, they do. At least they check their corners.
Yeah.
8-0. All right, I'm getting what I asked for.
Yeah, right? We both are getting what we asked for.
Yeah,
damn.
I say, dude, they are so accommodating to the casters.
Right. Whew.
And again, all this boiled down in the time that one normal match takes. This is... Who knew? Who knew the necrocasting was truly the way?
I did.
Yeah,
I knew the true meta.
Yeah, it did exist for a little bit when I was there, but man, keeping the energy up across 6 games is like, this is so much easier. This is so much easier. Woo, and Toxic is showing how easy it can be getting that kill. They're on site kinda, but they're not spread out. They're just kind of stuck in the back. Not able to. There we go. And Arfel stops the plant. Oh my god. And we're getting to that 9-0.
Oh boy. That's not what you want to see if you're old people.
Yeah. I would say maybe they're not even seeing at this point. I mean, the macular degeneration or just the strategy degeneration has been happening here. We are not seeing the same game. I mean, it's not looking good at the moment.
It looks like it's going to be a full B push here. Let's see if they can take this round and start the uphill battle. Let us bring this back to a 9-9.
You know what? I'm in, but I can think of things to say. All right, so with this, I mean, B's mostly open. Bob gets the first, and he's taken out. They run together against System, and it's... Oh, no, okay, hold on. See, now, this is the thing that's different, is Old Guard... They get on the site and they spread out. I mean, they let people behind them, but they've held off the different angles. It's 4-2. They know where at least one of, well, yeah, they knew where he was to kill him. Now it's Sheep. He's running, and players in the underpass know he's there. It is not looking good for Sheep.
And it's a 10-0, just as you
Oh my
requested.
Yep. What a different game indeed. RFL winning our least death award here with 13-1 at 13 KD. So beautiful. 11-2 for Robert, 7-5 for Phoenix, 9-8 for Toxic, Vasily with a 9-3, 5-9 for Vincent, 4-10 for Samsky and Sheep Tank, and Bob's on with 2-10. And so that's 3 maps for Old Guard.
Nice.
Showing us they, when you need someone to defend the title, they can do it. So good for them in their first week of VRML.
Yeah. Thanks everybody who tuned in. Hope you enjoyed. I had a good crack doing this. But thank you so much, goddamn, for co-casting or casting. Actually, mostly casting rather than co. But yeah, it's been great to have you, and thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Had fun. Thanks for the invite.
Anytime, man. We'll see you all sometime. I say we. Yeah. Don't know about any sort of casting schedule. It was done on the spur of the moment. But if you enjoyed, yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you all next time.
Godspeed.